Look, this is it's already out there. Oh, I need to read it.
Does our current health go up by what we rolled or no?
Yes.
I mean, I'm just asking. Who cares? I mean, I'll take 10 health.
You should totally care. 10 health could be the difference between a almost death roll or
I mean,
That's
very true, but like it does like
fighting.
I'm okay with. Oh, I don't care.
Briarwood's the first time.
yes, Laura, 1 health. What's the difference between
She's like, should I drink this potion or not? Yeah, why not? She drinks the potion.
and thus the difference
Finger in dead.
between
1 health left afterwards. Like,
Yes. I would like. I'm gonna have to play wizard at some point.
a wizard?
Yeah, just so I can have all the spells.
You're a wizard, John.
we could be an all wizard party.
We would die. We would die so hard.
Well,
we
it
would die.
would depend
We'd be
on-
fine.
It would totally depend on the
Also known as the hero of Harry Potter, outside of maybe Neville.
that was pretty decent.
I do like the theory that Neville's actually doesn't. One of these is being read. Have you never read that?
I've never read that.
I've
That Neville is actually the chosen one. I mean, if you think about it, well, the theory isn't that he is the chosen one, it's that there's really no difference between him and Harry, except that Harry was targeted.
Yeah, that actually is what that was actually pointed out in the book. But
Yeah.
Dumbledore was telling him everything. It's like, yeah, that
Poor Harry.
it's like that there was the prophecy that, and it's like both you and Neville fit the conditions of the prophecy, and Voldemort came after you. So you are now. So Voldemort chose you to be his nemesis. Good luck.
Dumbledore's just so like.
He was so big. I was like, why? Like, just tell him.
One of the best things I have ever seen on the
For a
internet.
really old, really powerful old man wizard dude, Dumbledore would really try to get a lot of 12-year-olds to do a lot of things.
That
sounds.
It didn't sound right.
Doesn't sound right.
It sounded like
I mean, I know exactly how it sounded.
It
Right?
sounded like we were putting them on this.
I mean, he was probably on somewhere.
I mean, he was the headmaster of the school.
In Dumbledore's defense, okay?
In defense of
In
Dumbledore.
defense of Dumbledore,
Oh, goodness. That's a segment right there.
with Harry being the whole 7 Horcrux and everything, Harry was kinda had to be involved in the whole process. But Dumbledore had the death stick. He could have gone out and whacked him 6 times and been done with it.
I mean, yeah, I don't understand how Dumbledore's like, oh, these Horcruxes. Let me tell you all the things I know about these Horcruxes, and I've presumably known for years. By the way, high schooler, you're gonna have to help me destroy this one, and then take care of the other 6 by yourself.
Dumbledore, why didn't you tell any of the other instructors at the Hogwarts? Aren't they all experienced wizards?
Because they wouldn't let him utilize 12-year-olds.
Dumbledore, what
He was
about
bidding.
the Order of the Phoenix? Why didn't you just have him go do that? That was a thing.
I seriously, I want to like a recut of Harry Potter where Dumbledore's like, Professor McGonagall, see me in my office, and then they're like, listen, we're gonna take some care of some things.
Well, he would
They
not
roll
have
up and they grab Snape and then they just go kill everybody, and they come back and they're like, hey, hopefully no one knows.
in another defense of Dumbledore, the government wouldn't have let him do that.
The government.
He's a wizard, he does what he wants.
Really, the
Terrible.
wizarding government gave him so much grief when he's like, "Yeah, the bad guy's here. We need to fight him."
And
They're like,
yet,
"No, he can't be back. We beat him already."
Remember that entire book where Hermione was a Time Lord?
I remember this.
Okay.
Isn't it weird that they have time travel powers and never use them again?
Yeah. That's just
Well,
weird.
they broke him.
Oh, dude.
Well, that was even later though. They stopped
Oh,
using them
yeah.
for
Well, that was
Also,
yeah. She
also,
stopped
I'm
using
presuming
it.
on the all.
this is a real key point here. Hermione, you have so many classes. Rather than having you take fewer classes, let's just give you time travel. This makes sense.
So, don't limit her potential, alright? She's breaking that glass ceiling.
Have you seen the Harry Potter How Should Have Ended?
I think I did, yes. And Snape had the time turner. And
Yeah,
turned
she's like,
turned
keep it. Don't ever give this up. It's like, I need it. And he's like, yeah, that's gonna be like over 5. You better make sure that you don't that I don't lose count then. And he winds it all the way back when Dumbledore first meets Tom Riddle. And
Yeah,
it just shoots Tom Riddle.
solve the problem.
Wow.
It's like, what did you? I just
But what
saved.
would that do for the butterflies? It'd be butterfly effect and that's aware.
Who knows? Without the evils of the he who must not be named. And
Remember when they did like a reboot prequel series and it's like, oh, they're gonna be cool animals, and then it's like, oh wait, we're just actually gonna talk about Dumbledore and Grindelwald.
oh yeah, the mystical beasts and how to find.
Fantastic.
I know what the butterfly would be. Dumbledore would be grieving.
Dumbledore would be the bad guy. Boom!
But yeah, he would be
He
grieving
spent
over
his entire life
killing-
hunting invisible time traveling murderers.
And he'd find Snape and be like, "Oh, it was you."
Snape would be like, I did it for your own good, trust me, and he'd be like,
That is one thing that I'm kind of excited about to see what happens in the Fantastic Beasts series, Fantastic Beasts movies, is because according to the books, Dumbledore got the Death Stick from Grindelwald.
Oh, that's because
Right.
he beat him and got the
He was
stick.
supposed to beat Grindelwald, and that's how he got the other one.
I don't understand how that's even like a big factor. Because it's like it's a super powerful thing that can be only taken away from you if somebody beats you. Alright, so clearly you can be beaten with the super powerful things. Like,
Well, it's a super powerful thing that you cannot be defeated in a straight up fight. Is what it is. Like it's like I can have this unbeatable wand. I challenge you to a duel. Die. He goes to bed, and it's that night somebody knifes him in his sleep and takes it. And it's like that. That's what happened in the first one.
So wait, you can't kill people with it?
Oh no, you can kill people with it. Anyone that you want that you straight up fight with the thing, you will destroy.
Oh.
But when you're asleep, people can stab you to death
In the
still.
movie, he tore it, he broke it, and was like, "Yep, that's how you take care of the most powerful wand in existence. You just break it in half."
Right?
But in the book, he buried it with Dumbledore.
I just remember the whole thing in like the books
Oh,
about
he
how,
did.
like
He buried it.
you
with
couldn't use somebody else's wand as much, and then towards the end, like everybody was losing their wand.
I'm just
like,
gonna
somebody
punch
else's,
Malfoy.
but like you got somebody else's, but somebody else actually kind of like claimed to
I'm
it.
gonna
So
punch
it's-
Malfoy in the face.
What's going on here?
It's just as
I
effective.
was like, this is Voldemort.
No, technically Draco is the real
Remember,
master.
remember when Harry got his wand and when he held it, there was like all that light and wind, and it was like, oh, and it made it like a big deal, and then, yeah, whatever happened, whatever happened with
The
that.
biggest villain of the series, Dolores Umbridge.
Yes.
That's just because she's the least likable.
Biggest villain, the least likable, most.
How did she get out of the forest when the centaurs had her? I thought that she was
Dumbledore rescued her
Why?
because Dumbledore was a good guy.
Dumbledore's dumb.
He was. He's a good guy. Not
I'm
every
really,
good guy
I'm
can be
really
wrong.
sad Gandalf decided to play Dumbledore.
He didn't. I know why he did it.
I know why too, but it doesn't make me that I'm sad he did.
Sure. His granddaughter really wanted him to play the part.
Wait, Gandalf is Dumbledore?
Yeah.
Yeah, the actor changed.
Yeah, I know, but
last-
in what the Fantastical Beasts.
No, the actor, the original Dumbledore actor died during the
Ian
movie
McKellen?
series,
Yeah.
and they replaced him with the actor that played Gandalf.
I don't remember what movie died.
Gandalf
One or two.
wanted Gandalf's grandkid really wanted
Ian
him to Gandalf's
Ian
granddaughter really
McKellen.
wanted him.
Magneto wasn't Dumbledore. No, he wasn't.
Wait, what?
Magneto was
Gandalf.
In what movie?
Yeah, I was asking.
Okay.
Magneto was definitely not Dumbledore because I would definitely have been like,
Ian McClellan.
it was not
We are
Gandalf.
going to Google this.
That was a totally
He was-
different
He
guy.
was Gandalf, but not.
He was
Dumbledore.
He was definitely not Dumbledore. This is taking such a turn.
It was weird. It was Richard Harris, and then it was. I have no idea what his name is. Can't remember his
That's all just Google.
I went from Gandalf to Ian McKellen, and I'm now at Ian McKellen movies. If it'll load.
Dumbledore actor.
Yep, that's the one.
Got too many people googling at one time in phone school.
Nobody here's using Wi-Fi.
Richard Harris films 1 and 2. Michael Gambon
Michael Gambon.
films 3 to 8.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I knew there was no Gandalf Dumbledore. That would have been two on the nose.
Jude Law, Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Grindelwald.
Jude Law?
and Toby
Wasn't
Regello
Jude Law the
filmed 7.
Oh, and here's the article why Ian McKellen really rejected the role of Dumbledore. Because he was like, I'm not doing it? Good, okay. This is very important.
All right. Well, as you guys are looking at that, we'll go ahead and start.
That's right, Derek said he wasn't going to be here today.
literally already talked about that.
As you guys have been searching for these two lost parts, the Trident. Yeah, I've been traversing the sea
I did not. Okay.
off the shores of the Bare Moon
John, what's up with this
Islands. You had came upon a ship, and you had absconded with the captain, abandoned him on an island, and
Good times.
when you were
He spit at me.
in the captain's
almost every
room,
I mean,
you were attacked by some of the Crashing Wave members.
Yeah. It didn't go well for him.
Didn't go well for Matt either. He lost his finger.
You decided to, after that, you decided to head back to port.
Oh, okay.
By doing that, you had found out that one of your previous ships was missing.
Oh, yeah,
The Raccoon,
Yeah, that's whatever thing.
along with Left-Handed Magpie.
Good thing I didn't get on that ship.
But on the other
Probably
ship,
one missing.
you do have the Half Moon along with Margaret and the gentleman that you had found upon the Hermit.
Done
So the first guy who played Dumbledore didn't think Ian McKellen was all that good of an actor. So when they asked Ian McKellen to do it, he was like, I can't take over for that guy. He didn't think I was that good. And that's the story.
I feel like I've been liking.
You apparently have been definitively lied to.
I learned my answer from the internet. So
So,
Sometimes awesome. I catch the little.
towing the other boat, and then a couple days into going back to port, you had felt these bumps in the boat that you're currently on. These large, and upon looking over at the sides of the boat, you saw this enormous gargantuan creature. And going diving underneath the waters, you had saw that this creature was indeed a giant turtle.
A giant turtle? Was it a giant lion turtle? And would he just have to?
no, he's not teaching us how to spirit bend.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
He's trying to eat us.
It's beyond my scope, guys.
So,
This is why you were the little brother and we pity you and protect you.
You protect me from what?
Jelly had
People that beat you up for not watching Avatar: The Last Airbender.
shrunk.
At least 3 people would do that. I'm not.
Jelly had shrunk the creature
Oh, snap. Jelly was
to a huge size, not gargantuan.
Oh,
It's not huge.
For a second, I thought it was like, hey, you shrunk it and made it huge. That's so cute for a moment. All right, I'm with it. I'm hit.
And you had hit this creature for many for a lot.
We're very upset with this creature.
So
I've hit it a lot.
You're
And for some
at-
reason, I'm not hasted. I'm large because Matt wanted me to be large. I'm going against my brother.
Well, you
Not huge.
you huged yourself and then realized that broke concentration on the ring, and I said, be huge instead of the other thing.
So we're at the top of
We're at the top of Explosion.
Fine, I'll be quiet. Goodness.
we're top of the order.
Guess what? I need you to eat around.
Okay.
It's Nora's turn.
Oh,
So obviously,
Way to
Fenrir
go
is
first
not
on the
there.
issue, by the way.
I did. Did I attack? Or is this the first? No, we did it again.
You have been.
You went through 2-3 rounds, I think.
Okay, cool. I'm attacking. All right. I'm assuming I'm on the boat and I got my bow and I got my arrow.
You did you stay?
Oh, and you also
No.
rolled like 2 natural 20s.
No, he was on the boat shooting it.
Yeah.
Derek was making up first ones earlier. He was rolling the time.
But at this point, the creature's not within distance,
No, at this.
especially us.
Yeah,
Push him down right in.
that's true. A good drink of potions that right in. But where's everyone else?
Everyone's
All right.
Thorn has been underwater since the fight started.
Right.
Thorn drew first blood.
Good job.
I was the first one to jump in after.
Isn't the boat getting on work?
yes, it is.
Oh, the boat's taking on water.
Nah, people are fixing that.
All right, bonus.
It's the big boat. I told the little boat people to run away.
right.
So they're farther away.
Did I hunter's mark this thing?
You guys understand.
All right,
This is
I'm going to have we have potions of water breathing, right? Right. Have I taken one yet? All right. I'm going to bonus action potion of water breathing. Blah.
Okay.
Where's Spencer? I assume he's next to me.
He's next to you.
Okay. I'm going to.
Talking paddle with a half moon finger.
Let's see. No, I'm not gonna have him doggy paddle. This is also funny. I have that potion of water walking, right? At least I thought I think of a potion.
No,
of
we
water.
discussed it. We decided there wasn't. We did the bucket test and everything.
Oh, okay. In that case,
these are the potions from the Empress that you can swim speed.
I'm gonna give. I'm
Swim
gonna.
with an air. See if that'll work.
That's what I'm gonna do. The plan is like water breathing,
You mean that small one?
water
Yes,
breathing.
one of the small one.
We're both gonna get water breathing.
One of
Okay,
the small one.
so bonus action for yourself.
Yeah,
And
and then it'll be a
action to get him.
do. All right, and I start moving. I'm just gonna stay right where I am since I can't see where the thing is. In the next turn, we'll get that swim speed, and then we'll go from there.
All right, Thorn.
I just cracked my hip. That was great.
Good time.
That was amazing.
Can you pass me a
Brownie time. Someone's earning brownie points.
I cut them like it wasn't Joshua.
They're leftovers from from my parents' church.
You don't have to tell them they're from last night, all right? They could
No, they're
today.
from this morning.
All from the church.
Um,
I want to go do the special. Actually, no, you won't. That's only for child molesters people to speak with
What the heck?
you. If you don't get that reference, you have not watched the right TV.
there's like a whole lot of TV out there, and there's a whole lot that I haven't watched.
What's you doing, John?
Keep going, Thorn.
It's like I'm still in the range right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Because it's been swimming down a little bit, hasn't it?
I think it climbed back up.
Okay, so it's not like flaming or anything. Oh, cool. I'm just gonna hit it.
All right.
It's an 18 plus.
That hits.
It's probably a miss. Okay, so I gotta do all this weird math again. I forgot. It's the last one. 9, 14, 17 to 17 hit.
17 misses.
17 misses alright, so I only hit him once.
Two big swipes.
Is
Second one hits, but doesn't do anything.
Give me
Bounces
that.
off the ship.
Okay, so I rolled 2 ones, that's right. 2, 8, 13, plus 19, 21, 24 damage.
24. Okay.
And I'll swim under it a little bit.
Okay.
Like, under its change and shit.
All right.
I've been doing my spell wrong. Sorry.
All right. Referring. Who wants to roll for it?
Ooh, I will. Nothing bad will at all happen if Matt rolls for him.
You better do it.
I mean, I can roll one of my own.
He'll just go up to it, smack him. 2 attacks.
Okay.
Both of them.
Okay.
The D8.
It's,
Sorry,
oh, it's using his plus 2, so.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's a bonus action.
6 plus 2. 8.
It's
4d12
5, so.
bonus action. 4d12 damage is a
13. Okay.
13 and then 12.
13 and 12.
And then, as a bonus action, he'll punch it. No, as a bonus action, he'll dodge. Is that what you can do?
If you spend a key point.
And the key points doesn't have to do that. He spends a key point to dodge.
He's
Spends a key point to dodge.
all right. So he Turtle is going to go.
Purple people here.
Well, the name of Ural. I'm not remember that story.
Purple people here?
No, Ural. I never knew the purple people.
So he's going to dive a little
One,
bit.
nine, one flying purple people.
So whoever's next to him gets a. Well, he's still within me.
I got a big range. I don't actually know what my melee range is right now.
I need Thorn, Matt, Joe, and Refrain to make a Constitution save.
Do I have any cover or anything from this because I'm behind thorns here? Natural 20. Good work.
That would be a 29 for Thorn.
Good job, Thorn.
And a 6 for Matt.
Time for me
to look up what my
Is that a dice you can actually read?
Yes, right?
Yeah, we had to switch dice.
I mean,
Why? You have to part of your turn. What's a cool donut thing? Is that anniversary?
Yes.
Okay.
It's to give up for my dice. Because it feels sad.
you can use whatever dice you want.
All right, so everybody, so you take.
7 this week.
Take some damage to my temporary hit points that I remember I currently have. I currently have 30 temporary hit points.
Good job.
I guess it's because I'm huge.
Why are you building?
So this turtle just exhales this scalding steam
Oh, yes.
in front of it. So you take 22 points of damage,
22 points of damage.
45 points of damage.
I'm still alive!
15.
45 points of damage.
I cannot math.
Really bad.
Somebody want to roll for
17.
That's
saves, so you take 22.
number 2. I'll write down myself. You guys up next. I had to make a constitution save.
Yes.
I succeed.
Then the turtle is going to
Roll a 2.
try to bite out at.
I will reactionarily give him disadvantage. Aha!
Oh, sweet. Concentration check for first. I'd be half of. How much did you have?
45.
45, that's right.
But you're getting 22.
I need to beat a 22.
Which is impossible once you roll an natural 20.
Yep, so I lose first. Thanks for reminding me that I had advantage.
I got you. I remember things that I actually know. That's my skill set.
Aren't you on concentrate to reduce it?
So he loses his next attack, so he
I,
has one attack.
I believe in you. I have
A
faith.
really good
So he calls
concentration.
out at Matt.
Don't I have cover because I'm behind his ear?
Matt was very specific about hiding behind Thorn like a
Sure,
spineless
I'll
cow.
give you half cover.
Half cover.
Sweet.
Plus,
That,
plus 2.
that's plus 2. So he has to beat a 19.
Yeah, that's 18 plus 13. I'm pretty sure that fits.
That is.
Alright, so that was a claw.
Do it. You're the wizard. Do it.
I think it's already broken.
I mean, it's not broken because it's not huge.
22 points of damage.
I don't know what the
I have 3 health left.
Wax your body with
You
this
should
claw.
really heal.
I should.
And that's his go, Jelly.
Oh,
There you go.
I need to heal you.
oh no.
Yes.
You're going before me.
Okay,
Your voice.
I'm going to
Phone call
second roll.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
lightning.
what's new in the world of rock?
We'll find out. It's actually good on
Someone there.
Luckily, I have my spreadsheets.
13.
And they're all dated, so I know
4 plus
exactly what I said.
Which is 9.
So we just work backwards from there.
Misses.
We'll have all the XP added up.
Oh my goodness, John, press the right button.
Do you want to stay where you are? Or
Yes.
move away from the beast?
Yeah.
Okay, Matt.
Okay.
Remind me to earn 34 experience.
I
Will do.
look behind me,
Okay.
and I'm able to see the boat, right?
Yes.
How big a gash does it look like there's in the boat?
Oh, really. Well,
What, did John just say an unfixable gash?
What?
All you gotta do is you gotta spread tarps on it, so then the suction
That is an actual
creates a vacuum
thing that I
and
read in,
sucks it in, and it's the pressure keeps the air, the water from something like that.
Well, no, I actually thought of that when they were ended up plugging the hole with the mattress. I read that.
Oh, is that a thing with that one?
in Horatio Hornblower?
Oh, I was thought you were talking about
No, they used a mattress.
what you want to do,
I'm
Matt?
really kind of sorry.
I look at the giant turtle that I'm really upset with,
Are you behind the curtain?
I'm very behind.
and I said, with my hand that's missing fingers, Dominus! And I cast Dominate Monster.
Alright, what's the save on that?
It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. It has to beat an 18.
That's a 20.
Well,
Am I able to use luck to reroll that? Am I able to use luck to reroll saving throws?
Let me check what those are.
I'm not sure. We're gonna double check.
it's a good
It'd
idea.
be really baller if I could just use a luck and reroll this.
Not that.
Not that. There we go.
Yeah.
No, only it's actually made against me.
Boss. Alright, so that's your action.
I don't know why the paper is still here. Josh, you thought it was
No, I'm D&D right now.
oh, that's a wash.
Bonus action. Bonus action. I will. You're not massively horribly hurt.
Why don't you heal yourself?
I-
You said 3 health.
I have 3
recall
health.
you saying you were at 3 health.
I have 3 health. I am not overly worried about that at this time.
I'm assuming I used charges on the one side.
Yes. I will, because I've been doing it wrong. I will bonus action expend a star. Yeah, I'm greater than 5 foot away from it, right?
Yeah.
It's huge.
Okay.
It's gonna have a way bigger range than 5 feet.
Yeah, but as long as I'm greater than 5 feet away, I can shoot at it without disadvantage.
Um,
And I'm gonna shoot it.
I thought you were healing yourself.
No, I'm not holding myself there. Okay, so that is a 28.
Yep.
Okay. 12. 18, great. Plus 5 is 23 points of radiant damage.
So you just said you're up 3 health,
Yes.
and you're not gonna hit yourself.
And
You're not gonna range with
I
that monster.
and I will then edge around the Thorin's head completely,
Small on my back, Matt. Small on my back.
and then swim directly with. But I'm behind the huge gap.
Yeah. Like,
If I was a sentinel, I could smack it in the face for smacking you.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. He's already. No wonder you're not healing. He's down a turn.
I forgot
about that.
I forgot about that too, but that's not why I'm not
You're
healing.
not down an attack. So just gonna run away.
Oh, I'm not healing because if I go down, I can bring myself back up again to have hit points. I just want to make a death save. Or instead of making a death save.
Okay.
Also, I hurt the thing in blinding.
so it's just distracted right now. Misses you completely. Alright, so you want to move 30 feet which way?
Straight back towards the boat. How big is the hole in the boat? Like,
That's pretty big. It's just
Oh,
gushing.
can I see the monster man?
nope. I don't have it. I looked at it.
Alright, so it's your go. Nor.
I will shout for what you're in to come.
I drink-
water out.
I drink my swimming potion as bonus action, and then as action, I give Fenrir the swimming potion. No, water breathing.
The one from
They're all
the queen,
one.
the one from the Empress, the Lolita.
Oh, it does all of it? Oh,
Yeah.
we're all good then?
Yep.
In that case,
So you're on
This
top
is
of the
good
boat.
I'm top of the boat. Alright, and I can't see nothing.
It's
Or is
you
it,
can see shadows.
it's not in range though,
It's
right?
not-
There's a whole lot of disturbance on the water.
Yeah.
Alright, 11 Fenrir. I look down at the water. And then we jump in.
Alright.
Hit the water. Alright.
Okay.
Am I in range?
Yes, you are.
Alright then. Is Hunter's Mark still? I'm in range. Is Thorin or is anyone within like 5 feet of that thing?
I am within melee range.
Alright then.
Sorry.
So I do this.
Well, yeah.
Alright.
I gotta really gotta learn what I can do with my weapon.
Alright. So let's see.
Yeah. I just learned that I can launch my crown of stars as a bonus action. As an action with this one.
Alright.
I think I remember you shooting it and blasting something.
I don't remember doing that.
Well, it's not a humanoid, obviously. Alright, we're not going for this. Let me just do quick.
I mean,
I checked. It's not an aberration.
Yes, of course. It's just an aberration until it fixed. Do.
Please have another one.
Thank you.
Okay. I go to the gym on Tuesday. If I don't work these off for long, my muscle. You don't have to work anything off. That should not be your goal.
No, my goal is to get muscles up our body strength and abs.
Just misses.
Just miss it.
You should
Alright.
just stop at muscles. Because it's an all-encompassing term.
Second attack.
Calories are an important part of it.
Believe me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
Ready?
prepared for that.
That's it. So first shot just glances off the shell. Second shot, you get an arrow right in the turtle's neck.
Remember, that would be 9, 11, 13, plus 19 damage. And I still have a bonus action. Is there anywhere to hide?
Not really.
Right, in that case, I would like to use my bonus action to.
Swim directly between its eyes.
No.
It's between you keep me directly between you and its eyes.
Yeah, I'd like to make sure I'm directly like behind Thorin without getting any closer to like the beast. So like over Yes.
So you're like next to me.
Yes. Awesome.
Alright,
How like aqua dynamic is Finner?
Well,
In deep swim.
he can breathe on the water and he took a swimming potion, so I mean,
Did you attach like flippers to his feet?
no, we're just in here and we're making it
by
work.
magic.
We're making it work.
His tail just spins like a rudder.
Something cooler than that.
He brings the paws in close, brings close, and he just propels like a submersible.
Something cooler than that. Something cooler. It's cool. He's a cool guy.
It's cool. Ian cool.
You ever see that movie? Any of that movie Storks? The wolf pack chases them because the baby is adorable.
How hurt
And
is
it's
it?
like wolf pack.
It was bloody.
And
Very
in
bloody.
baby form, just like it shifts interconnect into a submarine. Chases that.
Hold off on that. And I will.
It was a animated
attack.
Pixar.
That is a. It's a 24.
Hits.
This is not a 24. It's a 20.
Just misses.
Oh yes, and we've used the haste low weights, haste and slow functions of the ring. So those are outfitters.
Oh, I forgot we had functions like that on rings.
8.
And but now they're gone.
16 plus 8. 24 plus 3, 27. 7 damage. And then that's Owen that's someone's turn.
Stay there. You go nice.
I don't know what to do.
For Fern, somebody rolled for.
First one's a 17 plus.
17 hits.
So at least a 22.
So, damage for both. Make.
That's we decided it's plus 7, so that's 13 damage. And do a bonus action attack. With 6 plus whatever, so probably misses.
Alright. He's going to. Work last time. He's going to do his scalding steam again, so everybody make a constitution save.
It comes at 3.
This is what I get for
Okay,
jumping
am I
into the
not-
water.
Away from
Oh,
that?
wasn't it?
It's a 60-foot cone.
On its first
Oh.
natural one, wasn't it spell?
Yeah, it doesn't lose this turn? Is that natural one?
What?
Yeah, it had a natural one. You said it lost the turn.
Because it
They lost
rolled
an attack.
on.
Oh.
That's a 21.
Alright.
24.
Oh wait, cool. Okay, so
actually told you something on that.
oh, sorry. What kind of stage is this?
Constitution.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I rolled an 18.
Oh,
I'm not good with it all.
18?
Oh,
Okay,
So you take 24. 24 for Matt.
I'm out.
I rolled a 15 and I roll. Oh, it's fine. I rolled the 19 anyway. Okay, so Constitution, then got a 24.
It's the rocket
You
knocks
got
up her health.
15.
So 48 comes in you,
Okay,
and 24 from Finner.
great. This is what I like to hear.
24 total.
Yeah.
40 or 24.
Yeah.
My
Jelen needs to start shifting that way.
my round of stars is not concentration, so it does not.
I know, we can still shoot it. I'm not saying Thorin is still huge, successfully making that concentration. I gotta add 1 to my food.
Did I have one regret?
Yeah, it just lasts for an hour until all the boats of light are spent.
Did I jump in the water? Good.
We should spread out a bit.
I just took 48 hits points of damage. That's not good.
We should spread out a bit.
There's a difference.
It can hit you with its tail as well if you get close behind it.
Don't Thorn tells Nolan telepathically.
Well, he would have seen that happen in Matter.
Not if he wasn't involved.
I know what I'm
We were
using.
closer to the surface.
I know what I'm using my bonus action for.
It is going to take,
Commit suicide.
Eat them both. Small.
take a claw attack. Alright.
I think she had a hair stuck in her donut originally.
That's exactly what happened. Fine.
Brain takes 19. Gonna take 2 bite attacks from you.
I will impose disadvantage on the first one.
Alright.
The table is unforgiving.
It's a 17.
2 more points for me. 17. This is
Second attack.
Cool.
On you. That is 25.
25 hits.
Did you impose this to me up first?
First one. I learned my lesson.
Ooh,
Feel like I'm not going to have much of a health.
I have
I'm gonna have
36 points.
36.
Always appreciate
Alright.
Alright, and then it's gonna stay there. Jelly.
What can I be doing with my name?
It's always
I'm going to
important.
use
It's very important to utilize your actions, especially the action economy. It's like this thing is all bonus actions, but I've already used it.
That's Yay!
Keep it on the paper.
I gotta
You can
see it.
I can see it from here.
I gotta think about it.
Plus 9, 27. Yeah, you definitely hit.
Wow.
I guess I can start using that.
Alright, let's see here. So I proclaimed it was already second level. So.
It's all the action stuff.
Yeah, just do it. You wanna get through it.
19.
Just do it.
Okay.
It's looking pretty good.
Die.
Matters, that's it.
I can read myself in flames as a bonus
I
action.
actually do not make a death save. I should not have closed it. This is the first time I used it. I need to actually read it aloud. When you have to make a death saving throw at the start of the turn, you can instead spring back to your feet with a burst of radiant energy.
Okay.
Is the turtle within 30 feet of me?
No.
How's it not within 30 foot of me? I couldn't swim more than 30 feet away from it.
You swim 30 feet away from me, which is between you and it. I'm huge, and it is huge. I'm taking up a lot of space.
Yes.
I feel like that was very obvious.
Well,
Does
exactly.
this make it fun?
Not really.
I'm just taking up a lot of space right now.
Well, that being the case, it doesn't take any damage from my Searing Vengeance or go blind. But I am back up at half my hit points.
After it.
At half my hit points. Half my total hit points.
I can read myself in fire. It's about as action.
Okay.
When you water.
Yeah. I know.
That will help.
We got a whole lot of actions.
I will grab hold of Nor,
Why are you grabbing me?
and I will say, we should not be behind everyone else. We should be behind it. Coming with me?
How are you talking to me?
I can speak underwater.
Oh. Okay.
I dimension door us way the crap over here. Way the crap over here. What have you?
Was it 60 feet?
Dimension door is a range of 500 feet. So no, I leave Fenrir there. I can only take one person on my side. So I bring me and the other shooter guy way over here, away from it.
Well, I'm super upset about this.
Well, he's smart. He will dodge on his own.
Yeah, well, he never chance to communicate. I was gonna vent. He didn't know where I went. I rethink all this.
I will now move a further 30 feet this way.
So man,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I will shoot at it with a round of stars. And I'm going to use luck to re-roll that because I am angry at it. And that is not better at all. 17.
17 to hit?
Yep.
Misses.
okay.
All right, I only have 2 stars left. And that's my turn.
Alright. Thorn. Or Norm.
All right. Well, I'm very upset because I was help run all the way over here, and I didn't get a chance to communicate with Finn what I was doing over there.
Hey, I asked you if you wanted to come. You said yes.
Didn't say anything. He was like,
I said, are you coming with me? He said, sure.
no, he said
He gave consent.
He said, how are we communicating with the water? Speak underwater.
You're talking.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at it again because I'm really like a lot of other options. Oh snap! I got your concentration for honors mark. It did 45 damage to me.
Well,
Well, that's for 20.
how far did you dimension door?
Away from the creature or away from where they were at?
How far away from the creature did you want?
There. So.
That's an actually good question. I didn't think about it that much. I put myself at. I can't hit it out here, so we'll just be this distance away.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
20?
That's 20.
All right.
So I maintained concentration. No, that was concentration for honors mark,
Okay.
which I guess I keep.
Absolutely.
now I actually attack it.
You're like, yes, I definitely want to attack that guy.
Alright, come on. What do we got? Alright, that's like what, 20, at least 25.
Yep.
Alright, and that would be that's a low damage. That's 8, 10, so 16 damage for the
16?
first attack.
Okay.
Second attack.
Ricochet arrow.
22.
Yep. Hits.
All right, that is 12 damage.
That's like, it's still up. It's looking really bad at this point.
I'm having Fenrir swim. Maybe. Okay, I didn't use a bonus action, so I can have him dash as a bonus action. So he's just gonna swim 80 feet towards me. All right, he made it.
All right.
Ha ha!
Thorin.
It's my turn.
This is why familiars are better than pets.
Russian trade now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You can re-summon the. You don't have to worry about the familiars much because you can
Oh, I'm
re-summon it
gonna-
for 10 gold.
I'm
That's
swing down a
what
little
if
bit,
he dies, I can
and
bring
bring
him back to like 2 for like 50 gold.
All right.
But you know,
and I am going to
I'd
attack
rather not have
recklessly
him die.
since it's the blood and water. That's a hit. That's 17 plus.
I love my movie. I can't let him just die again because he can.
Finally, good damage. So it's 14, 20, 23, 26, 28, 34 damage.
Yeah,
Way to do, man.
Second attack, reckless. Oh, that's not good at all. That's 20 to hit, and I'm missing, right? And then I'm gonna spend 5 of my points as a bonus action to take the dash or make one weapon attack. And I'm gonna make one weapon attack. That's a natural 20.
Congratulations.
Way to be bringing pain, Lord. You're bringing the
Bringing the pain is what my job is. I think technically it's literally my job description. That's 87. That wasn't 87 before I moved it.
All right, so you're underneath it, right?
Yes.
So you just take a huge slash right under its throat.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
how do you want to do this?
way to go. Forrest,
So-
man.
Its head is too big to keep, as we previously discussed.
Oh,
But
Definitely.
I would. This is gonna be a little graphic. I apologize in advance, John. I would just like to hit it so hard that I will hopefully expel the eyeballs from its skull, so I can collect them without damaging them.
interesting choice.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just gonna hit it really, really, really hard, like right under the chin throat area.
Very anime hybrid.
You can. All right. I'll say that. You hit it so hard that one of its eyeballs comes out of its socket. Just starts floating.
That's all I need. I swim straight towards it and I grab it.
All
What
right.
the heck, man?
Listen, I can't take its skull. I gotta find a different trophy. What am I gonna do?
Those are gonna
Right.
rot.
It is huge. Just the eyeball. I mean, it's still huge.
We talking like pumpkin?
It's like, yeah, it's
Okay.
like about that size.
That is really big.
It's like the TV show you go and all of a sudden the eye opens underwater and it's big as the person.
So do a strength check.
Thorin, are you strong enough? Are you raging?
I'm done already. It's a 21.
All right. So definitely, in the water, it's very difficult. You manage to
No one realizes
Slowly.
this is not a good idea.
swim a little bit, get a little bit, but you're holding it.
I should have gone for like a 2. But I just want the eye go. It's not
No, you're still huge. We can tie it up to the small boat and it'll work.
good.
What
What am I gonna do with it?
We will turn it in for a bounty.
It's not, but it's flesh. It's not bone. It's gonna go away. Although we
We're
should
going
keep, we
straight
should
back
keep
to-
something. We
We're
should
going
keep
straight to
something. Yeah.
port. We'll turn it in for the bounty.
Okay.
We go back to the boat.
Thorin yells for somebody to get him a good tooth.
What do you consider a good tooth?
Just Thorin likes to keep trophies. All right, just like a good.
Okay.
Get Thorin something
Does
trophy.
it
with
have teeth? Like I never.
Oh, true. Doesn't have
Is,
teeth.
is it like a it's a turtle? It got like a weird beak
I
maw
feel like
thing.
it's dissolved. Normally I just take it back.
it does have some teeth.
I would like to, like, Thorin, let's tag team this. We're gonna try and
Let's try to keep the boat
Thorin's
from
holding an
sinking.
eyeball. He ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, the boat is definitely sinking.
Let's try to keep the boat from sinking.
Okay, how do you
The back
propose,
end is like it's going Titanic.
how
Right
do you propose to stop the boat from sinking?
How can it hasn't been a full minute yet.
The
now.
body,
It's taking
the
out a
body
lot
will
of
float.
water.
Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to be able to dominate, to have it hold the boat above water.
That would have been cool. Wait,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Hold on,
Porphyrion,
swims
use
your
Straight towards
you-
the big boat.
Hold on.
Use your elemental attunement.
I
or
need
whatever
to. I need to
move
search.
water out of the boat.
I need to search for like.
He will swim as fast as he can.
Give me a second. I
He's
might
got
have,
something
I might have
that can
something.
do it.
I might have something for this.
Oh! Porphyrion will swim into the boat. Will shadow teleport himself into the boat, right? And he will spend key points to use his gust of air thing. Yes, he's spending key points. He's out here. I can spend other key points to push water out of the boat. And then once a good chunk of the water is out of the boat, he will use his ice powers that he brags about having to freeze the water that is still in the boat.
That's just an attack.
No.
Like ice burn.
he will ice breath the water to freeze it and plug the hole.
So Thorin will swim straight towards the North Pole in the boat.
Okay.
Dashing exceptionally, he's still huge for half a minute. On the way, actually more than half a minute. On the way, the telepathically yellow jelly to enlarge him. So, Thorin will head to the boat. Yeah, it's like a spell's not what it is. He will put the eye in through the hole, set it down,
Okay.
and he will, for a brief moment, he will be Gargantuan, I believe, because she's increasing my size by 1 and I'm still huge. So for whatever 18 seconds short of a minute is, I am Gargantuan. I would like to hold the boat, push the boat up, so all the water goes back through the hole. And this is where everybody else jumps in with something smart. and
Yes,
actually
the
fixes
challenge
hole.
rating 1. I would like to use conjure animals to summon 2 giant octopuses.
Okay.
All right.
I love this plan.
All right. So
I am delighted.
you see Thor. It's pretty much like the size. Oh, not the size of the giant turtle. Probably like
It's
maybe.
Gargantuan is, I love on Gargantuan to like whatever's next. It's like a very big window. There's a lot of room there.
Yeah. I would say probably a good size.
Your Godzilla size.
I'm big. I'm big right now.
And you're just trying to do what now?
I've like set the eye down and I wanna push the boat like to stop it from sinking. I wanna push it up like as much as possible.
Alright.
Not like I'm not trying to like lift it out of the water,
Okay, just push it
but
up.
like as much, because every bit I push up, it's like water leaving the boat.
Do a strength check.
Still raging. Briefly. That's a 22. Yes, garbage.
At your size, it is a huge boat, but you're holding it for like.
Okay. Make everybody else jump in quick. Make something happen.
I've summoned
So
2
you summon two octopus.
2 giant octopuses.
Octopi.
They're large creatures, and I would like them to assist in
Okay.
holding up the boat.
Alright, so octopi come and they wrap their tentacles on the back side of the boat. They're just pushing it. Anybody else wanna try something? Preferring's trying to get all the water out. There is a very large gap.
I want to
in-
point out that none of this
in the
fixes the
boat.
giant hole.
How large is this very large hit? Like it rammed against it, and it only they only yelled they're taking on water once before we jumped in and started handling the thing. So it's
Probably, I would say 50 feet by 50.
50 by 50.
It's a big boat.
That's
It's a big turtle.
big hole.
As a big turtle.
Yeah. 50 by 50?
Well, the sailors start doing that thing we talked about with the sail, and I help.
Does anyone have any ice spells they can use to like freeze over the
50
wood?
by 50. I gotta do like math now.
That's what it was.
We want to freeze the
It
water.
took-
Square or how square is the whole thing? Or do you mean it's like 50 feet long?
Like 50 by 50. 50 by 50.
So 250.
Deep.
I'm
And
freezing the water inside.
just in the back of the.
That's fine. It's like because
Took a
ice
chunk
is
out of it.
ice is
Yeah,
point.
he took a big chunk or.
So it's like if the plug that's keeping the water out of the boat also helps the boat float because it's more buoyant in the water than that.
Alright, how you building the hole?
So-
Okay, I
So
see.
Thorn is going to, with the last surge of rage, scream to like close and seal whatever doors are in the breach rooms. And he is going to attempt to lift it completely out of the water for a brief second.
Alright, do
Because theoretically, air pressure should be enough to keep it good for a while.
do another strength check with advantage. Let's see.
The octopus is helping you.
Octopi.
The octopus is being helped.
Does he get extra?
Advantage, you get advantage.
I roll with advantage.
Oh, that was your raging advantage.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you
you only
get-
get one advantage.
You get a whole let you.
Okay, cool.
One more. You rolled an 8.
It's a 21. That comes a little above a 10.
I mean, with the octopi and everything, it's still
Okay.
holding it. It's not coming out of the water.
You know, I can at least say when the ship sinks and everybody in it drowns, I can go home and rest easy knowing that I tried.
A lot of you see a lot of the crew people on the boat are starting to get on the life rafts.
Maybe we should focus on
Bring the sails down. We're gonna wrap a sail around it.
sails aren't waterproof.
You'd be surprised, actually.
Okay. They take one of the bigger ones, and who's going to take that?
Oh, I'll take it under the boat. I'll take it from one side of the boat to the other.
Okay, it's a big sail, so it's going to be really heavy.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is,
Well, I have to-
the way it works is you lash it to the one rail. You lash it to the one side of the boat, and you take it. And they actually had to do it harder because they couldn't swim through the water. They had to keep moving it down. But you then bring it underneath the boat and up over and lash it to the other side.
Okay.
That way. And
So who's going to take that? Just you?
well, we can all swim, and we have giant octopi. Can you have the giant octopi sit over the hole?
I don't think, I thought about it, but then he said the hole was 50 feet by 50 feet.
It's a giant octopus.
Yeah, it's a large creature.
Have them both do it.
I don't know, man. But does it look like,
It's not going to cover.
I didn't think it was gonna cover.
Then the giant octopus can help move the sail.
I thought about using my wall of thunder to try to like cover up the hole, like make a seal, but I don't.
That won't work.
I don't know how thunder as like an object.
Well,
what about
does-
your backs with it?
How long does some large ones?
It only lasts like a minute, so probably comes.
Alright,
So
let's,
yeah, it's
since Thorn,
I'm definitely-
keeping it up.
I'm
The water is coming out with
I'm definitely
current,
down
so
to huge by now because my thing is gone.
and whoever's taking the sail better.
So
Hurry fast.
come on, help me with the sail.
I'm
Help me, everyone that can swim, help me
I'm
with the sail.
sending the octopi to help with the sail.
All right. Whoever's helping do a strength check.
With advantage because of all the helps and everything that's being given.
Who's
I think the octopi are probably the strongest in this situation, so
Yeah.
let me just pull up giant octopus.
Yeah, because I got that.
Unless Johnny wants to make a roll that negative one.
It's a +5.
Yeah, let's have them do it.
so octopi with advantage?
Alright, +5. Come on, Iron Octopus, I believe in you.
Not for playing, not for my team. So
Never won. Okay, alright, 18.
18. They get the sail down and under. It's covering the hole. It's keeping it afloat for now.
And now we freeze over that section
Okay.
where the sail is to provide a better seal and to
Who's freezing that?
It's freezing.
Porphyrian's right there, he can do it.
Okay, yeah, he did get ice stuff, didn't he?
But Porphyrian does it from the outside, and I don't have any direct ice spells, but I got something I can try to cover from the inside.
I can set it on fire.
Don't do that. I have to make an Arcana check though.
That's the one thing I got.
You can do.
You got any ice spells?
What's the literally outside?
I can summon a water elemental.
At first bite. Well, I also have ice and
But what ice spells do you have to prepare?
that's
He
the
has
other
cone
day.
cold, but that requires 17 level.
I think Josh was talking about his ring.
Porphyrian has some ring or something that he keeps doing it, but he like whenever he
He took my
intimidates,
that ones.
when he intimidates, he like punches and like there's a puff of cold.
That's not going to cover it.
I mean, I couldn't get rid of all the water with my fire breath. Like,
Well, I mean, he's not having to do a thing later. He's basically just having to do a seal around the edges.
There's a seal around the edges. It stays for now. There is still water in the boat.
Well, if the crew can bail out water, they're good at it.
Crew abandoned ship. This
The crew.
crew's abandoning ship right now.
Okay, we got the leak plug. Bail out water.
They're taking off.
Sink the ships. Sink those boats. Whatever.
Okay, well,
so does no one notice that the crew are like abandoning?
Yeah, you all do.
Yeah,
You
they're
all
pretty-
see
before
getting
the
rafts and that.
before the dragon turtle moves much, Thorn is going to just on the down low tell his good friend Nor to get with the octopuses, octopi to grab the giant eyeball. He's gonna go back down for it
Okay. I'm like, can you grab that eye?
too. Or something.
And then the octopus is gonna swim over and grab the eye.
Listen, you guys who mocked Thorn when he harvested an Abeloth stomach, alright?
Wasn't me.
Did that work out?
We found like 100 gold in there.
Okay.
We didn't keep any
No,
of
we
it,
didn't.
but
No, we did not keep it.
we didn't find it when we came back either.
I
That worked out.
why didn't you?
I'm not mad about it.
So how much water is actually in the boat?
You don't know.
Porphyrian's in there.
Yep, Fern's in there.
Porphyrian, but let's be
There's
real,
a
let's be real.
sail and
Let's be real, Porphyrian is no longer in there. He has already ran across the water to the half moon.
he's probably on top of it.
Oh, this is the boat that we commandeered.
Yeah.
And that we wanted
Porphyrian
to
would know
sell.
how much water is in there, though. How much water's left in there? Did the boat stop sinking?
For now.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna look up a picture of whatever the dragon.
Then I want to signal the half moon and have them come over here to help out.
How many people are on the half moon?
Oh, man.
Make it clear that they're helping.
Like 4.
Okay. That'll be
Hey.
4.
Yeah, they got captain, they got crew member, and then they got whatchamacallit.
Alright,
They
so
look like they have cheeky things. I'll take it too.
you signal them over, they start coming over.
There should be a pump to get water out of the bottom of the boat. They had these things in real life. There should be pumps.
Well, Captain Lading Woman, do you have a water pump to get the water? Captain Marv, you got the water pump to get the water out of the boat?
I have one for this size boat. I'm not sure for.
Where would the pumps be in this boat?
I'm not sure about.
You're a sailor. You apply your sailor common sense logic to it.
At the bottom, I suppose. It's
Okay.
a big ship.
We want to
Well,
grab one of those fleeing cowards.
Thorn's already on.
Somebody grab one of those fleeing cowards and ask them where those stupid water pumps are now that their boat's not sinking.
I will have one of the giant octopi grab me, and I will ride it over to the ships, and I will have it lace me up on a tentacle, and I will be like, "Stop! In the name of the law."
I want to deposit the eye with the half moon, and I assume Fender is probably near the half moon. I would like you to help him.
Okay, I mean, I have a giant octopus. He's also one of the other giant octopus because of course
You can say that. I didn't know that.
but I'm saying.
Alright, so as you go to this other boat, do a persuasion check.
Gosh, persuasion.
But the octopus is very regal and gets the advantage, right?
Stop in the middle.
Or you can do intimidation. Depends on how you want to go about it.
Does one give me a better chance than the other? Can I use like octopus intimidation skills?
8 tentacles just rear up and flex.
And they're probably pretty scared of this.
I like how the ship has been attacked by a dragon turtle.
Yeah.
The dragon turtle is now dead.
Do they know that?
The ship has stopped taking on water.
They don't know that either.
We've told them that,
They didn't.
and they are now abandoning ship.
I mean, but when the Kraken comes, you leave.
I mean, that's true. Okay.
The Kraken's going to eat the small boats. It's just the same as big
There you go.
boats.
There you go. Try to.
It is, but it's
try
only
to
going to
use.
get to like 3
try-
out of 4. You want to be on that 4.
I guess I was trying to persuade them because my intimidation is not very good either. So, like this, I can do. That's 1.
Yeah. But, sorry, we gotta get out of here.
I'm just gonna tell the octopus to grab one of them, and then and I'm gonna just like I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go, but first, where are the pumps to get the water out of the ship? Okay, Okay.
Toward the back.
Toward the back. What is that? Toward the back on the right hand side.
Bottom level.
Bottom level. Okay, thank you, sir. All right.
holes.
Put it back down, Jeffrey. All right. Thanks for the help. Actually, you know what? I picked them back up. I'm afraid I need you to come with me. It's just smarter this way. And then we make our way back to the ship.
You know those boats are ours, right? They're stealing our property.
Well, go stop them.
I was afraid I would kill them all and then ruin the property.
Well, I'm doing the best I'm doing the best I can.
This
Yes,
is
you're-
We own the boat that those boats belong to. That makes them our property.
Alright, we commandeered that.
We
What?
pirated,
We are very
captured
entitled
it.
pirates, okay?
We captured it from our enemies.
Calico Jack is a master of. I screamed this at them. Never forget Calico Jack, the master of the giant octopus. And Bill.
Alright,
All right. Oh man,
That's all I got.
my legend was
So you have-
If you ever work for Zane Darkdraft again, I'll kill you.
Bye.
so you have this random.
Joe's like,
These guys know where to find the pump, so I feel like he's a good one to have. So I go back over to the ship and I have the octopus unload us on there. I'm like, hey guys, this guy knows where the pumps are.
Where are the pumps?
And I push him toward Matt.
Alright, so they lead you towards the
Oh,
bottom
hi,
of
man.
the boat and one of the holes. They have a couple. They probably have 6.
We work to get the pump set up and start pumping the water out of the boat.
normal sized storm can work a pump.
Alright. You go and do a search check. So it usually takes a couple people.
It takes a couple people out there to pump.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Why couldn't I roll an 18 when I was trying to lift the entire boat up?
Well, then all the
That's-
people would be
that's
dead.
29.
Alright, so you with Nora and this random crewmate.
I help out. Matt helps out too.
How's it going? Is this working out?
It's getting the water out.
Okay.
Eventually, over probably an hour, gets all the water out. But there's just a
Oh, the octopus are gone now.
Jeffrey, no! What was his brother's name?
Jonathan.
Hey.
there's just a sail and the frozen thing keeping it.
Okay, why don't
And it's not
you guys make that better? Like now?
Maybe. I want to
Any wood
find.
spells? Any walls of wood? Anybody know wall of wood?
No,
Is that a spell?
I want
It
to
sounds like
find.
it's probably a spell.
I want to find.
I did
Okay.
learn a new spell. So let me see what links.
I want to find. I want to find spare timber. There's spare timber on the boat, and if there's not spare timber immediately on the boat, we can make spare timber out of barrels.
barrels and boxes and
Barrels are good enough, but
Or making a patch.
according to Sea of Thieves, there would be a barrel somewhere with timber made for patching.
I got this. Sorry, I was thinking of making a patch.
Oh, how are you gonna do it?
Do it? Question mark.
Because I am a tinker. I can do anything.
Tinkerers would help with this, I'm sure. They'd help me all together.
Thorn ain't doing jack, so like.
I mean there's metal lashings.
Listen, I can get you where you need to go. I can protect you. I can hurt things. That's my skill set.
What I'm gonna do,
This is
okay?
what
How
I'm
long is
supposed
this
to do.
last?
What do you want?
24 hours.
I'm
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
making
you're
a
on.
patch.
No, I could probably last for an hour. I was looking at what spells I've learned.
I'm going to,
I'm up to 3rd level.
I'm going to take
So I
the
conquer animals already.
and she's helping me patch. Okay, Tinker. Okay. I'm trying to apply real world logic here, okay? I want to take the boards and I'm going to space them into the hole, okay? Now I want to take rope and I want to wedge rope into the cracks of all the boards, okay?
and now I want to paint the entire thing with pitch.
Okay.
Pitch is a thing they would have on boats. They use it to help water features. I am making caulk. This is how they used to caulk the thing.
Are you transferring this wall repair into like tile work with like the sail as like the background? You're just gonna like
I am using
like
the sail as the background, but no, what they would use to do to caulk cracks and stuff
Do an
is they would
intelligence
use
check,
pitch soap rub. Why don't I tell you shit?
because it's not Josh, it's Matt.
That's a 17. That's a 17. I mean, this is what I'm doing. This will keep Matt in the money.
with Thorin's
He can
little
figure it out.
brief lessons in ropes, he doesn't know what to do.
You suspect that putting boards on it would help, but not ropes.
Yeah.
Pitch.
Sorry.
You can try to like
Okay.
board better.
I decide I need
Since you're
some.
not a sailor, probably.
No, but I need something to fit in the cracks, and we have rope, so I use rope. That's basic. And pitch is waterproof, and we have that on board. So I slather the entire
What
thing in
is
pitch.
Yeah, you're
No,
not.
it's like melted tar.
Hey, sailor guy I abducted. How should we seal this hole?
That's a good plan. Should have thought about that soon.
Don't make me slap you.
I just mop the boards on top.
Oh, so you're saying I should throw you overboard?
Thorin growls and he's like, wait.
Take his clothes, use his clothes to help patch the leaks.
Oh, he's pretty useless right now.
Sorry.
Who would know? I grabbed him. Who of the people who left? Who would know? I slapped him. Tell me,
Since I don't know to do the ropes and pitch.
the captain.
Since I don't know to do the ropes and pitch, we now have the boards here instead of thing.
Which
Can you just ice the
He's
entire
only
thing
number
over?
Let's go get him.
Please just do that.
He would know.
Do you have ice?
Yes, sir.
What's ice? That's not.
I have chromatic orb there.
We're gonna get Margaret and get Margaret to steer the boat.
Wait,
and
wait,
that's
wait.
what Furion
Margaret
does
would
things
know. Let's go ask Margaret. Margaret, how do we seal up this hole?
Well, I would maybe no.
Yes, it is. Margaret, come on, you guys see all these years. I was hoping you'd be full of information.
Just ice the cracks again.
Thorn, we'll do a dance. Maybe that'll help.
Thorn just a dance question mark.
There you go.
Thorn plays a little sea chanty on his harmonica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's
it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna work in the time that
They're all good.
the
There are no bad ideas.
sail has
There are
left.
no bad ideas, ma'am. There are no bad ideas.
We're gonna casually head in the direction of the captain.
Captain's Island.
We don't have anybody sailing right now. We're still going in a straight line towards the port. We don't have any crew to change the direction for us.
I mean, we just talked to like 300 sailors.
If you're even going that way, because the wheels just
Who knows?
you're going which way.
I lash the wheel. I try to like throw the wheel in direction to make sure we're not like going straight into an island, and then I tie the wheel in place because they got lashes to do that.
I mean, honestly, like if we went straight onto an island, it'd be fine. Yeah, let's just head to the nearest beach. Beach the boat. It'll be here later. Fix it on land. That's how you fix boats, is on land, anyways.
But you need the dry dock to do that, and that's not on a random beach.
Okay, well, it's definitely not on the bottom of the ocean. So, what do you want from me?
I want to just take the boat to the port. Is that
It's days away.
Also, how much is this boat even gonna be worth now? It's got a giant hole in it.
It's gonna.
several thousand gold pieces.
It's a little bit about
That's really gonna hurt the resale on this.
It's still going to be several thousand gold pieces.
I feel like this is a lot of
While all this is going on, Thorn
No,
begins
compared to
searching
it.
the crew quarters.
compared to a ship.
Right,
It's
about
really, it's really huge. It's
Okay.
really huge.
Do an investigation.
Is anybody else not? Oh, my dragon will help me. Can Kalu help me?
Sure.
Dragons, they like metal, precious metals. Great.
You got another Chrome on your page there.
I wonder
I'll have to speak with Master
if
Gilnet.
he's better than me.
How long does our water breathing last?
It's only a 12.
Hour.
Okay, then it's gone.
Drink another one. We have enough.
It's only a 12.
You can find just random knickknacks, food stores,
What do we know about dragon turtles?
some journals that some of the sailors have done.
I'll take books.
You do find some coin, probably 45 copper, 25 silver, and 12 gold.
The guy, man,
25 copper, 25 silver.
Crazy baby.
Yeah.
That one guy.
Yeah, I think we should just head towards the island and try to
Thorn takes all the books.
patch this one up. I'm sure.
Will we be able to get it off the island before then? Will we be able to get it off the island after we get it onto the island?
Yeah,
With just us?
just us. Probably not.
And how many days how far are we from the port?
Probably 2 days.
Let's stretch another sail over it. Let's talk. And go to the port.
As a non-sailor, I can think of multiple ways to get it off the beach if needed at a later time.
I mean, yeah.
As a non-sailor, I thought of a way to patch the hole and roll the 17 intelligence.
That was very confusing.
No, it wasn't.
What do we know about dragon turtles?
Mr. Gilnath, is there anything you can do to help us with this situation?
Who's killed? Oh, I thought he was going.
Stuff does live underneath ships before.
Thorn had that idea. Thorn vocalized that idea.
I do have some.
I mean, I don't know where
Do you want to stay at
Let's
sea?
see that tractor.
I'm wanting to take this ship into the port and convert it into coin and then go back out to sea.
Is the dragon turtle floating or did it just sink?
It was floating. It's floating now.
Oh, cool. Hey, you want to go into its stomach, see what's in there?
If we can keep this boat.
Yes, I do!
If we can keep this boat from sinking, we can tie the dragon turtle to it.
I was just thinking of doing some like shark fishing. Because I assume like they're there by this point, but we'll wait until
Push
his
his
back
hands
is turned
up.
still that way.
Wait, go back.
Like white energy
See?
from his hands.
30.
And he just
Ooh.
does some circles.
I do not see it.
And
But do you see
see
Thorn?
kind
I
of
know
like a
exactly.
slight shimmer on the hull.
He's like, I should patch her up for some days.
I thank you very much.
Gilnath bringing out the skills.
I told you he was a genie.
I don't know
Is he
why.
really?
He really-
I don't know.
You should investigate that, Jelly.
Yes, investigate.
Oh, it's gone.
I see.
So a creature that, at the same time, a creature that prevented you from leaving your island?
Well, that one's usually from there. So I'm not exactly sure why he attacked that all-white ship.
Unfortunate. Would it have any valuables in its resting place, in its lair? Do you know where its lair would have been?
Try to go through my armhole or something.
It kind of makes it
You don't want to pay attention to anything
way
besides the
around the
table.
signs a little bit. Goes
The next like 15 minutes, we don't exist, okay?
Oh, so it's ranged far and wide, and we don't know where it is. Okay. Hey, Thorin, isn't there a major food crisis back on land? Since like there was a giant war and dead zombies ran over everything. We should probably just let's lash the turtle to the boat and take it with us, and they can butcher it on land, and they will have meat for the winter.
That's an excellent idea, Matt. Matt just had a great idea.
And we can get money for the turtle.
We should do that.
So is the turtle
So-
floating on its back or on
What
its side?
exactly is sailing the ship
Good
Soon to be you, Margaret.
We
now?
we are about to take care of that. Captain Margaret,
Wait, what about who's gonna sail Captain Margaret's ship?
we can tow it to the back of the turtle.
Yes. No. What do you
Congratulations.
need me for?
Congratulations, I am Admiral Matrim of the Gom fleet. You are hereby now promoted to Commodore, or you are in command of the
We would like you
Pioneer
to just get a ship.
and the Half Moon. Please take us back into port.
Question. Are
Alright,
any of
all
the
available.
life rafts, are any of them still in the area? They're all gone.
I mean, it's been an hour or so.
Quite.
Magpie said that she could do it with just her, with just us, her, and her guy. You're
We
not
have a
saying that Magpie's better than you, are you?
You too.
Look at that
Yeah,
guy.
she's a little better.
Let's get over there and let's just
Say
start going to town.
Yes.
She's been on the seas for her entire life. And I've been for maybe 25 years.
Yeah, that she's also flaky and runs out on her contract.
She did.
It is really
Ran out on an imperial contract at that.
I don't really care one way or another.
Well,
Don't have really much experience with that big of hull. And
well, this
as I look at our group, I don't think we can really sail.
all we gotta do is we just need we need you to make sure that the sails are in the right position, and you actually steer the ship point the ship in the right direction, and put it on cruise control, and just lash it down. It's like we get there.
Ships don't have.
We can't really do that. I'm sorry.
And
And you're talking about hauling something.
we're talking about could we potentially drag the
You see that giant corpse right there? We'd like
your
to,
ship.
we'd like to hook it to the back of it.
We could do things to help.
It's gonna really slow us down.
Slow us down.
It's
Yes,
okay.
it would really
Yeah.
slow us down. Yes.
Like would it take? Wait, can we make it there in a week?
We'll be able to provide extra wind power.
Here's what Thorne proposes.
What's up, Thorne?
Steer
Probably
Steer big ship
6-7
onto
days
closest beach.
Okay.
at least.
That's not terrible.
Steer big ship onto closest beach.
Okay.
Forget about big ship for now.
Yeah.
Take little ship.
Yeah.
Drag dead fish to port.
6-7 days.
We will have to do things to allow this to happen, presumably. And then we will sell what we can. Also, I'm totally going straight for stuff because I'm going for things stomachs, things heads, that's the ones that know. Sticking with it.
Thorne is
Thorn,
all about stomachs.
I lost fingers for this plan, okay?
Okay.
Well, it was your plan.
But
And then we can come back to the whole boat.
We have a magical patch on the hull.
Which is really good, so it's not stuck at the bottom of the ocean as we speak. Let's put it on land where it can't possibly sink.
We're only 2 days away from the port.
Listen, if she can't steer it, it's not getting to port.
Yeah.
I'm not a sailor. I
I'm
don't know
sorry,
what
we
you
don't
want.
have enough men. We need people
Let's-
constantly.
Let's
and
put it on land. We can
the
come back to
sails
it,
and
or we can not even come back to it. We can just tell them
we
about
need a
it.
navigator.
Well, snap.
Ooh,
I got an idea.
You got the charts are the same for either way.
could you steer?
Stop
it
it. Please stop thinking of reasons why this won't work and reasons and think of ways that it can.
Need more men. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
What if?
And can you summon a bunch of like dryads or something?
I mean, no.
Yes.
That's a fourth level spell.
Matt, if we put it on land, chances are slim it will go anywhere. If you want to use the sails as like tarps, kind of protect it from the weather,
I
go
wanna
for it.
What would the challenge rating of a dolphin be? I want to summon as many dolphins as possible and have them put on a show.
Wait.
It's like a fourth.
Wait.
It's not a challenge rating 4.
1/4.
Oh, 1/4.
I can
Okay,
fit
I was
8
like,
dolphins.
Wait.
What's up?
We can get it to navigate, okay?
Yeah.
We'll just floor all the sails. So they're not flying it. You summon up a bunch of creatures. We just tow the thing into port.
I don't know if the towing power of the creatures I could summon.
Giant octopi.
I don't. Yeah. It's a large.
even then, he's only going to be able to tow it for like 2 hours a day.
We
Yeah.
just need to build a moment. We once we get in the right spot, then we put the.
This is in space.
You get it the right direction.
Matt, if we put it on land, it will be there a week from now.
It won't be there. Nothing has ever been there for the entire campaign.
Look, I just suggest you abandon that ship on the islands and
Let's
just
just put it
board
on
on
the
my
beach.
the half moon here.
We'll put it on the beach.
Come back to you.
Dragon
Dragon
Turtle
Turtle
decomposes. The ship shouldn't decompose. You can bring people.
I bet eight. No, it's a gargantuan creature.
Even if they can't fix it, they can salvage it. It should still be worth some money.
I get tired too.
We got approximately 30 random crew members from this ship out here. They'll come and they'll take it away.
No, they're not. What are they going to fix it with?
They probably
In the
think.
middle of nowhere, they're going to go to port, bring all the stuff to fix it, and come out here before we do.
They probably.
No,
think-
they're
Or
ruined.
they'll come from the crushing wave base.
Okay.
They took Magpie's boat off to somewhere.
So,
Okay.
is there any oil on
That's
this
a different
ship? I'd like to
country.
go search for oil.
That's way far away.
Please don't burn the ship down.
You don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
In fact, you don't even know I'm here.
Magpie, can we just steer it on the beach?
Margaret.
It'll start landing.
How are you confident that you're able to steer it onto the beach without sinking it?
Because we're next to the island.
Yeah, we're pretty close. Couple hundred yards, actually.
The thing
Don't
is,
you
if
see
she
it
pulls it
outside?
in a dock and messes up, she destroys 14 boats and 2 docks, and suddenly she's like 20,000 gold and dead, and she's just dead, basically.
That's a real look at it.
I mean, like, she's never gonna pay that off. We put it on the beach, we'll come back to it.
How about that? We put it on the beach.
You can guard it if you want.
We put it on the beach. We stay here and guard it. Margaret goes off and brings people.
I'm not staying here.
We can't all stay because we're taking the dragon turtle. Hopefully.
That'll take 7 days.
Okay, that boat's not getting any worse with time.
I know. I just wanted to make sure you knew it would take 7 days.
And while we're gone, you
Okay.
can search every square inch of that boat.
And we all know what happens in 7
You can
days.
do whatever you want, John.
You can
No.
Porphyrion doesn't like water. He probably stay with you guys.
People come with us to avoid
We're 2 days or less out from port. Let's leave the turtle and come back from the turtle. That's the best.
What are you talking about?
That'll be
The
4
turtle get
days.
eaten and gone. We're sunk because it's a body and they eventually sink.
Well, Margaret just starts telling the turtle,
It'll probably
go
start
slow,
sinking
and
on
go
all
slower, faster than us.
Okay, well then we're down to piloting this boat with 0 sailors instead of 2 sailors.
I don't even.
We actually technically have 3 sailors because we still have the one guy.
I don't even know what's happening.
He's a deckhand. Apparently doesn't know anything.
He doesn't know nothing.
Let's just put it on the
about
beach,
sailing no
leave it
ships.
here, feel free to stay and guard it. You can start trying to mend it with your magic or doing whatever you want to do with whatever pitches. We'll leave
A giant-
and we'll come back.
Can I ride a giant eagle?
You
Fine,
certainly could.
we'll do that.
You can try.
I want the money.
I didn't say what.
I want the money from this boat.
Okay, hopefully we'll get some. Alright?
But how are we gonna do it? Yeah. You said you knew what. Please explain to me one of the ways that you know
Test
to
things out.
get it off.
Somebody could definitely ride
That you know to get it off the beach.
Are you kidding me?
Please.
I just
You
summoned
can
2 giant
easily
eagles.
build
Alright.
like a slide
I
basically
summoned
under
2
it to
giant
keep it from
eagles.
getting damaged as it goes
Okay.
off the ground. You just drag it off.
All right.
You use other boats, wait for the
I'm
wind to
gonna
be
try.
right. Just hit
I'm gonna
50
try
dudes over
and
here and
ride.
start pulling on it. This thing's
This giant-
huge with 10
I'll repeat
You know, legit hit the point.
Gets, some of them gets down.
Side, you can
That's fine. Do it animal hammer.
Animal hammer.
Why?
All right. Oh come on! I summoned this thing. Like
Why?
I control it entirely.
But do you?
You can still.
But have you flown a giant eagle before?
That's a good point. It occurred to me. Okay, that's cool. My animal handling skills pretty on dope. Don't roll a 1. I rolled a 3. Death and 11.
All right, so you get on its back and it starts to take off. You can just slide off onto the boat.
Okay,
It takes a couple points of damage. 8 points of damage.
that is so upsetting. I rolled a 3. I rolled anything above a 3. Ah.
You just you didn't really know where to put your hands or feet or.
All right.
How do I ride this thing?
I have an hour and 2 giant eagles. Ooh, wait. Ooh, can I would like to try I would I want to get a rope, but I want to tie a rope around both eagles, and I want to sit on the rope and have both eagles fly up while I sit on the rope between them, like a little seat. What's up? This is gonna be a weird system.
All right, to another animal.
Come
Are you
on,
training frustrated?
just don't roll.
Because-
Oh, 10 above.
No,
18, 26.
All you guys want is
26.
boat and
Alright, so
materials for the
I
stupid money
make a
that you
decent
guys keep fighting
rope.
over.
or,
Second.
harness yourself.
Spoken like someone who
Stay
has
out.
never had to provide them.
And you're in the air. They fly
Oh.
about 45, 50
okay.
feet.
You know who I didn't loan 700
Yeah.
gold to?
No.
I didn't loan 700 gold to Jelly. I loaned
Oh,
it
yeah.
to Matt.
But
And I
What
paid
do I
for
see?
it.
around
What do I see?
No.
With interest.
you
Jelly's never
see
asked anybody
the
here for money.
islands.
She's
Sure, they'd be
perfectly
out here right
self-sufficient. She
now.
just doesn't spend money like you
It
do.
is mostly clear day. It's still snowing out. It's colder in the air.
Not gonna lie.
Um,
Now that I've thought of taking the dragon.
you see the boat
Good thought.
below you, the
I'm
boat,
almost the one.
I should say.
Okay.
You see the
That's
giant
a waste.
gargantuan
Like it's
turtle.
dead.
Do I see any
So we
traces
might
of
as well eat
those sailors
Go ahead, Thor.
rowing away?
Okay, just go ahead.
By this time,
Thorn's a hunter at heart. Right?
the boat's a bit too small.
I have W. Do. I
Oh,
would like.
do a perception check.
Oh, cool.
Just to-
Okay.
Perception check from you or perception check from you?
Assuming it's with me, that's a total of 20. 20.
Yeah, they're a little too far away in the boat, so it's a little too small.
All right. And next, I would like to spit on Matt.
Okay.
Hey, the precision required is never gonna.
Do a dexterity.
You are way too far away.
Okay.
And this is how Nor got put on
13.
Matt's list.
13. You can kind of see
What an
where
hour
Matt
is.
is kind of.
It's the
know.
beginning. Did you spit into the wind?
Yeah, the wind takes a little bit and just drops.
Oh,
You can't see where it went.
okay. Well, it was worth a shot.
Nor, can you get back down here?
Can you fly to the port and tell them to bring sailors out to come through this thing?
No, can you stay here for a second? So is the dragon turtle on its stomach or its back?
So you cover it.
I was gonna try to flip the like.
Down. Man, that was awesome. I was flying, guys. Did you see me?
I did see it. You don't think you could fly back to port?
Not
Fast
in,
enough.
no, not in an hour.
Okay, fair enough.
I only got an hour.
Okay,
2
so-
hours.
So we beach it.
Beach the boat, bring the
Nice,
turtle in the
baby.
shore so everybody knows we actually killed what is maybe the Leviathan, but with our luck probably isn't the Leviathan.
What's up?
Gil
It's got
Matt
80 feet.
spoke that he encountered the creature before. I don't believe that this is the encountered this specific creature before. I don't think that this is Leviathan.
Oh, the fly speed of 80 feet. I cover the whole table. 80 feet.
The table is 80 feet wide or long.
No, I mean, I think it's only, I don't know if you got it that. But big. That's 1, 2, that's 10. Oh,
10, 20, 30, 40, definitely.
All right, cool. I felt like it must be.
Oh, the table, 80 feet. I don't know. It's
My-
nice. 80 feet is a big
sometimes-
distance. Oh, this is
sometimes-
40. It's like, oh,
Sometimes your math is terrible.
I was right there with you, man.
But yeah, no.
So I stay with the ship
Okay.
along with
Joey?
Oh.
people, whoever volunteers to stay with me, and guard the ship while we're on shore.
All right, and then me and Thorin will go back to town.
So if we're gonna tow the dragon turtle to port,
Yep.
is there any way we can flip it onto its back?
I mean, we don't need the whole dragon turtle. We just need like the torso portion.
Why would you need to flip it onto its back?
I mean, it's already on.
Because our 2 days there, it's just gonna be fish eating it.
It's got shell on the bottom of it.
No, but it's got more shell on its back.
What? Oh, I got it. I'll camp out on the turtle
I mean, we're gonna do that anyways.
and I'll shoot things that try to eat it.
The thing is so huge. Like, let me drop some.
Let's just not worry about
That's not
Yeah,
worried
don't
about
Piece
it.
of shit,
worry about
move the
Yeah,
turtle. We can move the
yeah.
turtle. If we can.
Yeah, not with my boat.
Wait, you can't move the turtle with your boat?
Not with my boat, no.
Oh.
Maybe the freighter could,
Okay, let's.
How fast could you get to? We have a freighter. How fast can you get to port on your own?
but with this ship, probably a day.
So we beach the freighter, we breach the turtle, we start butchering the turtle because we know how to butcher animals, and we load the meat onto the freighter. She goes after and gets crew and repair and everything, and comes back, and we drive the entire freighter into port.
Okay, Thorin, there's something we need to do, and we need to do it right now. I'm getting a pitchfork. I'm going over there, and I am mining my way to the stomach of this turtle.
Let's get that thing up to the land, and then you can do it.
I want to say he said pitchfork. He meant pickaxe. We have 2 of them.
Yes,
They're in my bag of holding.
that is the appropriate P thing I meant.
You.
Although
why
a
on earth
pitchfork
do you
would be
need-
very entertaining.
Please tell me you're not trying to go through the ship.
Yeah, well, I mean, how
You-
else am I supposed to get to the stomach?
You
Alright, so
tore a
you're-
giant hole
you're
through
beaching,
the whole
you're
throat.
beaching the boat.
Everything.
Right?
Yeah, we want to beach the
So
freighter.
you're close. You're close enough to where you can do that.
Cool.
With the momentum of the boat going into the islands, the turtle kind of just beaches itself.
That's cool.
Although with the waves and everything, it could just go back into the water.
Do we have enough magic?
Let's giant eagle this thing up farther.
Do we
Giant
have
eagles, are they strong?
That's a good question.
Eagles are not known for
Let me check.
their.
You need
I mean,
a
it all
lot of
depends.
people
It all
to-
depends on how big they are.
You need a lot of people to.
They are large and they have a strength of +3.
So whoever wants to help the eagles.
Thorin, that would be you.
How big can we? Thorn. This isn't me. Whack. Be angry.
Punch! And then I go move the thing. I'm totally rolling on that though.
I turn invisible.
Hey, keep this.
Actually, I don't know if that works. I don't know what this is.
My AC is 17.
Alright, that's a 25 strength check.
With the giant eagle's help and you,
Mm.
you feel pretty confident that you've successfully brought it up to the beach.
I start mining my way to the gut.
Okay.
All right.
What are you doing? Hey,
Medicine.
stop. Nor.
He's
doing
it.
We tore a giant hole in the thing's throat.
It's gonna happen.
Yep.
You tore a giant hole in the thing's throat, followed the throat to the stomach.
Winning one.
Okay. You feel pretty confident about your anatomy skills that you just go through its gut, I guess.
Follow the throat to the stomach.
You keep going. Do you get any meat and stuff along the way? Or?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
We'll start the butchering process for Matt to finish up.
I butcher, I get to beat. I pass.
Worth of
Okay.
I
So
think
you
that's
kind
gonna
of go
happen.
down the throat.
Yeah.
The smell of it is kind of overwhelming.
Mhm.
It's smells like, stomach acid and stuff.
Hey, Ty, we should have tied Thorn. We
Did
should
you learn that wind wall spell?
I could learn that video stuff,
We
but I don't think it
should've-
would help too much.
Thorn, we should have tied a rope to him to make in case he passes out.
Oh, I'm like right there with it. I don't know what you're talking
Keep on going.
All right, hold on. I would like to go back out for some fresh air. Okay, then I'm gonna get some cloth
about.
and is there any charcoal on the boat?
What do you need?
I need something to help filter the stink.
Hey, okay. This will last for an hour. Pleasant smells.
Okay. Tie it around my
Pleasant smells on you as well.
tie it around my and we're going back in now.
All right.
I turn invisible again.
Go back in. As you think you are getting closer to the stomach, you see that there's like just a giant, looks like a river basically, and its throat looks like water, but you're not exactly sure.
I'm following your lead, Norman.
There are what looks like remains of something,
I'm gonna just
fish or
we should probably drain this out. Let's ford this river of whatever this is. All right.
Wait, you just went. We should let this drain, and then you went from that to let's ford it.
Can Porphyrian?
That is just for the record. That's what you
I
said.
did realize that they were two totally different things.
Can Porphyrian waterbend it?
Fear ain't going in there.
Perforator's not gonna go.
I
Okay,
didn't
right. Okay.
Way too dirty. For the record, Thorn took all of his nice clothes off.
I also took my nice clothes.
That are very well.
I
Actually, that nice.
I don't.
think so.
I can't waste my nice clothes on.
I can clean it. Matt goes in wearing all his nice stuff because he can magically clean it, and there's money involved.
Okay.
Potentially.
Can you magically fix
Can you
it?
Eldritch
Acid,
just
sit away?
Can you just Eldritch blast like a hole over there? Then I'll spill out.
We just need like a drainer.
Yeah,
Drainers.
that would be great. I feel like you could do that.
I feel like we're spending too much time.
What else are we gonna do? What else are we doing today?
So for the record, are we sitting here as Margaret is taking her ship to port, or
Yes.
okay, is that what's happening?
Yes, that is what we told Margaret to do. We told
You we never negotiated with her.
Okay. Well, what?
she is under imperial contract right now.
Maybe Margaret should just hang out while we finish this up.
Okay, Margaret, here's what I have. Okay, we got the coin for the
I kinda wanna go back.
imperial mission. Okay, this is part of that.
I feel like
You
like
just
Margaret isn't guaranteed to go back to port. which is
You-
why
you-
I wanted to
carry word back.
because she could easily
You
get
carry
attacked
word there.
on the way there. and-
You bring back. You come back
I can 100% do that.
and
Bring back what?
Something.
Margaret,
Exactly.
just hang out until we finish this because we're not sending you back alone. Because if we send you alone, you're not gonna make it back because someone's gonna kill you.
that is a legitimate fear.
Besides,
I appreciate that.
she's seen us work, right, Margaret?
Yes, we're on it.
Okay.
We kill a lion.
Oh,
we
here's the
kill
question.
dragon turtles.
So we want
Why do
to.
you keep saying lion?
I keep because Avatar.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Back up a little bit, real fast.
Yep.
I want to experiment with something real fast.
All right.
Is the liquid flammable? Can this up the liquid on fire?
No.
Okay, well, the liquid is not flammable.
That's actually good.
And we can't try to free. I
Thorn pokes it.
Burn folks. Take
Yeah.
use a stick.
some acid.
Use a stick.
I figured the stick big guy.
Take 9 points of damage, acid damage. Your fingers now just eroded somewhat.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna like. I'm like.
Cure
like,
wounds on that finger.
Cool.
Yeah, it's stomach acid. It's gonna hurt.
You heal 7 points.
That is incredibly ironic. Because that's exactly how many points of damage I took.
Temporary up.
Yeah, temporary hit points are great.
It's where does it seem like it's coming from? Where's the source of this river of acid?
Stomach.
Okay.
It's no longer
the
producing
stomach
anything.
kind of like flowing down the throat.
Oh, is it actually flowing down like that?
It doesn't seem to be like going completely down, but it's in its throat.
Oh, so we haven't even got to this.
Someone's gonna go out onto the beach and start digging like out from under the head a little bit, so we can like just lower the dragon turtle's head and hopefully it's not.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty much opened already from your
Yeah,
splash.
well,
and
Right,
there's
so
that.
well, he wants to like
He wants
tilt
to,
it.
he wants to try to tilt it,
He's
just
gonna
like.
dig under
right
it
now.
and tilt it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good, that's a good thing.
What happens with the stomach is?
When you do.
It's now gonna clear out after like a week instead of 2 weeks.
The thing Doran just did.
It's still there. It's not gonna
Okay, Matt,
completely drain all.
can you just blast a hole, please? Blast. Just start firing straight down.
Yeah, some of it comes up, oozes out.
I'm standing well clear.
I can try, but I really don't think it's gonna work. I will.
I mean, we could be really brutal about this if we wanted. I could start throwing out fireballs.
Then let's be brutal about this then.
Well, no,
We
no,
wanna
no,
fly in
no,
the
think
summer.
about it. Think about it. Because we are inside. We are surrounded by the rest of the dragon turtle.
When
Okay.
we get to the stomach and
And
we
got it.
found that it
Punch enough hole to like let it drain out of this into the rest of the dragon turtle. I mean, we're gonna get to this eventually through the butchering process.
when we get to the stomach and we roll that die and it doesn't land on that 1/20 chance of it eating like a king somewhere festooned in magic items, and therefore it was all a waste of time. I just want to say
It was worth it.
I'm the founder of this guild.
Well,
This
hang
is
on,
what
hang
I'm
on.
doing.
How this thing is what size? Gargantuan.
Yeah, that's
How big is the space in here?
The throat that you're in?
Yeah.
Like a small quick cave.
Yeah. It's probably a small cave.
We let it sit here. I'll you go with Margaret. Yeah, go with Margaret.
What is
Let me finish. You go with Margaret. One of the things I'll do while you're on it is I will dry out the inside of this using fire to make
Does that work?
to make the walls not moist.
I mean, I can light myself on fire right now.
But can you walk on the walls and detect magic all at the same time?
I need what's something that's just
What we could do is we could just burn the entire thing. We would read skeleton, which is A, still our proof, and B, anything worthwhile, and the sun would still be there.
But then we can't sell the meat. There might not be anything, so it might make them, but they would need to be a really big fire.
I mean, that fire grows, so.
It would still need to be
I don't know
a
if it would grow.
it'd be a really big fire. I'll worry about this. I'll worry about this with whoever stays with me. And you and whoever goes with you go with Margaret and go ahead and start bringing the work crew.
What do you think, Dylan?
thinking that I can summon some type of small bird to fly in there.
I don't see how that helps us.
It'll report back what's in the stomach.
If it's also murder, how the bird see it.
Is it also? Well, I thought there was just like it was like room, like there's the acid river, but there's space above the acid river.
Yeah, but if anything's submerged in all the good stuff should be submerged in the acid. How's the bird going to see?
I feel like Reese is ready to go.
At least it's hope.
Jelly's ready to go.
I'll figure this out. You guys go get help.
All right, let's go. I'm disappointed.
All right.
So am I. I wanted to sail the freighter into the port.
I go around to the side of the stomach and I stick my sword in and I start just dragging it and trying to just dig my way to the acid so that I can start draining out.
It takes a while.
To get to the side, that's going to take a long freaking time.
How long?
Yeah, you'd have to go like in the shell.
How far do I get
Yeah,
after?
suffocate.
How far do I get after 2 hours?
So if you go through the shell, you can get to the stomach. I mean, you can get to it inside the stomach.
In 2 hours?
I did.
We're just hacking away at it.
My medicine. You know what?
I mean, how many trees could Thorin knock
Thorin.
down in 2 hours?
Thorin, help me out with this. All right, let's do this. We doing this?
Flaming greatsword it is, I guess.
Let's do this.
You want to do what?
I'm trying to just go from the outside, just gonna go straight, cut our way to the stomach.
All right.
Use
So
mace to crack the shell.
How long is that going to take?
That's 2 hours.
so chopping and going in, yeah, it takes a couple hours.
Cool.
I assume you're going from the top down.
It would make more sense.
Okay. You go get a pretty good, decent hole in the stomach. Very rank smell and everything. But
Cool.
there is a hole.
All right.
It's dark.
Matt, bring some light over here.
Yeah, you can do that, can't you?
I can do that. Has Matt managed to short rest during this period?
In 2 hours.
Yeah.
So.
Before he short rest, he would have cured himself. Okay. I thought a lantern with a rope tied to a rope with a light cantrip in the lantern or on the lantern or whatever.
So we're on top of the stomach. We're looking through a hole into the stomach.
Yeah, here's your thing.
So it lower the rubber
Everybody but Porphyrion is never able.
goes in.
Cool. How many?
Oh,
No,
oh,
wow. No, you're right. Still 12. Mine went up. You're good.
All right. Neat.
so what do we see in the stomach?
What do we
So
see?
you
Light.
lower the rope. You see the water or acid or whatever it is probably about I'd say 60 feet from the top of the stomach.
So much of
Yeah,
It's big.
it's a huge space in here.
All right, so
I do see kind of little bits floating on top, maybe just like bits of sharks or fishes or whatever the turtle is eating. So decaying.
so Matt, real quick, if you were to do your big blammy spell, can you just like put a whole strip in?
like,
Where
or
we are now. Just
or
like
you,
a
or
whole
you
strip
could
in.
you could like angle it and like just blast at like the lower like left hand side. Just put a big old hole, like try to get like ocean side, so that it just spills into the ocean, something like that. I want to know what's in here. Like that's that.
It's gonna be a whole lot of nothing.
It's that thing where you've invested so much effort into it that you have to see it to the end.
I've played through 90% of the game on ultra hard difficulty, therefore I can't lower it. Even though it's no reason, I have to keep it on the hard.
All right, hang on.
So keeping with Laura's idea of going down
Don't
towards the ocean firmly, Thorn is going to
Wait,
find the optimum spot for that.
tie a rope to me.
And he's going to mark it for him by shooting it with thunder energy.
Okay.
I can ritually cast detect magic as a cantrip. So
Yeah.
and I peer down into the stomach.
Yeah, what's the range of it?
30 foot.
Don't see anything.
Okay. Tie a rope to me and lower me down. And if it goes
just-
poorly, I will teleport myself out.
Okay, there we go. Sure, I'll do that.
This would be a good time to have levitate, but we're not done with the water monster yet.
It's a good thing that there is.
Matt was killing.
Eventually. Well, you can get an answer if you be. So I will lower Matt down some.
Okay. Lower you down.
Before you go, I hand you a gold coin.
That's nice.
This isn't from the jar of destroying all the gold, eating all the gold.
No, I figure when you get closer, you're gonna see if the acid melts the gold coin.
It's a good move.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Okay. You're
Barbarian.
lowered down. Get kind of towards this huge, pretty much lake of watery material.
Cast light on the coin and just throw it down there. Or you could dip it in and see if it melts first, and
I hadn't
then
given
cast
it-
light on it and throw it down.
You should have given me a crappy longsword or something that I could have done this with instead.
you get closer to there, magic detecting anything.
I'm not detecting
How
any
deep,
magic.
how deep is the water stuff? Am I able to tell that?
But if you
That's
can't
what I was,
find
that's what I was saying, because
Yeah,
lights will go down.
This lake is really murky, probably full of bile and everything.
Okay, well, here we go. Light on the coin, and I drop it in.
Starts to sizzle a little bit, goes down.
Coin,
Light dims,
go.
probably within 10 feet of going under.
And it vanishes.
And vanishes.
Yeah, the gold coin's gone. I'm not detecting any magic. Bring me up.
Well,
Swing him to the sides a little bit, because it's big, right? So like, he's
Yeah,
gotta,
it's-
you know,
this
he's
is
gotta,
pretty much a huge camper.
yeah, so you gotta like move around a bit.
Okay.
How, like, is it really like Cavaliers?
Yeah.
it's a, I mean,
So should I be flying, should I be flying in there?
Yeah, I'm really surprised you were able to get here in 2 hours through the shell.
Well, but the stomach is big, it's empty mostly, so.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, even with me saying right now, I'm not
I'll find
detecting
more
any magic.
information.
Yeah,
Yeah.
within that range.
Yeah,
I'll pull that up.
thank you. Okay.
You ready to rock on?
I'm ready, let's go.
Alright, who wants to come with us and who wants to stay with the boat?
I'm staying with the boat.
You staying with the boat?
Staying with the boat.
Farron's probably gonna stay with the boat so you can murder you. Got it? Alright.
For Farron and I will not murder each other while Derek's not here. Because it would be
You seemed excited about searching the boat. Did you wanna search the boat or did you wanna ride the boat with us?
Where is he?
So, us and the cool kids are going.
Let's
Little
go.
animals.
Let's go, the boys are heading back to town.
Alright,
Boys.
fellas.
Boys.
Yeah.
Get back to town.
Come up in here,
Misty on that.
we're out of here.
Thank you for patching the hole in the boat, and even though we are not making it over with it at this time.
Yeah, Gil's, you
Appreciate your work.
guys talk to Gil.
You may stay if you wish, or go to it. The plan is that they're going to sail to port and pick up the crew and supplies necessary to come back and transport the ship and the meat from the turtle back to the port to help there, which we will exchange for coin, and then we will set back out to sea on Margaret's vessel again.
Okay.
This, oh crap, here's the question. Did we beach ourselves on Naga Island?
I mean,
Wait, when I was
you guys know
flying,
what?
when I was flying up high, could I see anything that might indicate what kind of islands it was?
I mean, I know which islands are Naga Islands somewhat, maybe based off the maps.
Who's gonna-
It appears that this one was one of those.
Good.
Okay.
You're the one who wants to talk to them anyways.
We stay on the beach, we do not go into the forest. And, well, might be okay.
You're the only one to talk to them anyways.
Maybe they're, I mean, are they mean or
I mean, and also like,
Well, I talked to them before, right?
we'll talk to them about the dragon turtle you just killed.
Yes.
Alright, so we depart.
So you
We're
guys
gone.
depart?
Poof.
Are you taking the,
Cowboy song on the
are you
radio.
taking the extra sailor guy with you?
Yes.
That can guy who's like useless?
We'll take
no,
him
how about
along.
we leave him with you guys?
No, I want to take him.
You wanna take
I
him?
want to take
Do you wanna take him?
He says he wants to take it, by all means. Maybe he'll impress Margaret with his deck scrubbing ability.
Yeah, I would rather go back to that right now.
him. Good, because you're coming.
Okay.
Thank Calico Jack for his kindness.
Thank you, Kelly.
And Bill.
I'm good.
And Margaret.
Remember, if I ever see you again, you're
So
dead.
telepathic.
I still look like Zane Darker.
You can't really say much. I mostly just, in the event things get kind of
I still look like Saint Dark.
I would like him to be able
So you're just
to
gonna
act as a
casting that
witch.
over and over.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
It's a
he's
slice
not
for
any of the other hand. I wouldn't recognize him, but he probably would.
I just think I'm concerned about what he can say.
What's he gonna say?
Let's go.
Alright, so you guys head back to
No,
port.
Remember that Margaret gets a share of the money when she comes back and we sell all this stuff to the port.
I was
Dock,
okay.
Half Moon.
Nothing bad happened on the trip.
Alright, so real quick,
Okay.
sidebar with Nora and Thornton real quick.
Okay.
So if we're bringing people back to the island for various purposes, I already thought about that, like what we need.
Yep.
Should we be approaching this from a like, hey, let's try to pay people to come do work for us,
Mhm.
and then like we just pay them
Mhm.
and try to take all the profit
Mhm.
because apparently we're doing this mostly for gold.
Mhm.
Or are we just gonna be like, hey, Wharf Master, we got some stuff, kind of for you.
Mm.
Here's what we need. Can you assemble that and let's go take care of it, and we'll just like pay everybody like a share.
The thing we should do is go to the Wharf Master and see if he can supply the guys with a mission, right? And then we see if we can just get away with that is all part of the mission, so it's covered by the Empress, right? And failing that, then we start just paying people like, here's your fee to come and assist.
Well, I figured we tell the Wharf Master A about the boat, and B that we need some boat repair fix for people.
This is true.
And then C, we tell them about the big fish thing that we killed and ask if that's the thing that has been bothering everybody.
But we also need boat fix and supplies.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's gonna cost.
And then after we tell them about Big Dead thing, we'd be like, hey, butchers.
Who knows how to butcher, right?
Well, I imagine that.
I mean, I can chop it up, but you know what I mean.
I imagine that that like the cost of everything that he's going to provide would come out of the amount that boat is worth.
You know what, fixing it and everything.
Yeah.
Let's go see the. What are we going to see?
Wharf Master.
Let's go see the Wharf Master.
You lead the. I'll just show you where it is, Norm, because I was here. John was here when we did that.
That is true.
Alright, go see the Wharf Master, dwarf.
Look at the dwarf.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
He's the Wharf Master. Dwarf.
I go over.
Matt works on butchering dragon turtle
I agree.
because he's dwarf and he can chop meat off the turtle. Yes.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
What's up, dwarf? Master.
Can you say?
I know his name when I tell you his name, and I'll find out his name for a second.
Okay.
It's Orin Red Digger.
Orin Red Digger. Man, that guy has a heck of a name.
He did this wrong. You guys should have stayed with the turtle and actually went to the Wharf Master.
Is Max the talkie person?
Yeah.
We do
And
talk-
you guys are the defender of everything that I've done.
We do defend and not die.
I mean, Thorin has almost died.
I've also on the side a few times.
But then again, we did leave the one person.
But you haven't died.
We have not died. That's true.
So,
Yeah. Well, where do I begin? And then I
At the beginning.
and then I tell them about.
you look familiar.
Do I look familiar?
No, I showed him the Empress's
Or
coin.
do you? Yeah. So
Do you
that.
have?
The Empress's coin, the copper piece?
Yeah, it does matter.
I've had it the entire time. Like I showed it to him before, so I don't know if I loaned it to Matt or if he has one, but
I was under the impression that we all had one.
I think she just gave
Thorin has it because Thorin is the holder of things.
He does the whole thing.
Oh yeah, how was the boats?
Well,
Well,
it happened was
Half Moon, top condition. Margaret, great.
Yep.
Magpie, also cool. Definitely disappeared on us.
Really?
Yeah.
No idea.
She can do that sometimes.
In her defense,
Hmm.
she may have been forced to.
Hmm.
Possibly.
Tough seas out there.
Oh, I mean by people forced her to. Anyways,
Yep. So listen, a lot of stuff happened. We were attacked by a dragon turtle.
Really?
unheard of.
Well, I definitely.
Usually a gentle creature. So
Oh,
I
You
heard
can see the eye on the deck.
This is true. Yeah, it wasn't very gentle. It was quite violent. Very, very, very.
Sarcasm.
you know,
Okay.
the group fell well.
We killed it.
Very good.
Kick name Steakhouse.
Yeah. But
Jackson's the one's name.
curious question: How much would the remains of the dragon turtle net out here at the port?
I would have no idea.
Uh,
I'm not the one in that area. I just
Who?
deal with boats.
who is in that area? Where do I find that person?
Where's a young entrepreneur willing to take risks, make some money?
It's that amount of meat. I'm not sure we could handle all of that.
Put him too.
Yeah.
We got a big boat as well.
We have a large boat that needs repairs
It's conveniently located next to the dragon turtle,
right next to it.
so it could transport said dragon turtle to harvest.
If we had the people to both repair and crew the large freighter.
Well, unfortunately, we're not really equipped to dock such a large boat.
You're not
A
equipped.
freighter.
You're not equipped to dock a freighter.
Yeah, but you could bring it on the shore.
If you weigh anchor a couple hundred yards out.
True. Yes.
It sounds like you need some crew. Huh?
Yep. We need some guys. If you can help us with that department.
How many do you need?
I start telling him the size of the ship,
Yes.
describing it.
Yes.
It's got like 5 masts, and it's around this long, it's around this tall, it's got this many floors.
Yeah.
I tell him to the best of my ability the amount of damage that has been done to the side.
Correct.
Detail our repairs to it. That's fine.
Our repairs are all temporary and don't affect its construction at all, I guess.
Yep.
Yes.
But I will tell him how we got it on the shore away from sinking.
How far did you visit from port to?
2 days now?
Okay. Sounds like you need about.
I tell him which island it's on.
Okay. Sounds like you need about 25 men.
Cool.
Good sign, yes.
Yes. I mean,
Mm.
it's going to cost you.
How much is it gonna cost?
How big of a damage are we looking at?
Oh, the hole is just a paltry 50 by 50 feet.
I described the whole term as the best way.
Well, so 2 days out, 2 days back, 25 people, damage control. Don't like math.
Lauren pulls out a piece of parchment and mechanical pencil.
Okay, good, bring out Atticus as well.
Let's see. 25. About 3 gold per man
Okay.
per day.
Okay.
So I should have sailor.
It's a base price of
So base price of what, 5 days per person? 15 gold per person?
maybe it's with it 25 minutes.
25 people, 3 full a day, 2 days out, 2 days back.
Well, I mean, so
Yeah.
We need probably a couple days.
So 6 days,
So
so
it's
let's say
150. 6
16
days.
gold for people, it'd be 180 gold times 2, 60 gold. Plus 90, 450 gold.
I got confused on what your number is.
Uh,
So it's 25 dudes, and each dude gets 3 gold a day. That's 75 gold a day. 6 days, 450 gold.
So, but what, like, how much would this shit be worth? Like, can we sell this shit?
Do you have a deed to it?
Now,
Probably.
excuse me.
Seems like you just found the shit.
Excuse me.
That's what I'm talking about, like,
Since when did the deeds become a thing? Matt was over here talking about, oh, we just have to get shit and take it there and get paid for it. Now we need deeds.
I mean, would the deed be in the office?
I don't know what it would need to be. It might need dealership.
Cuckoo. Remember what everything we talked about with like privateer law, or these were the enemies of the Empress, and we were on the mission.
I don't know if we have a deed.
Can we get paid without the
I'm
deed?
helping them to remember.
The
Quests are not really
in our search for the
in the
Empress,
business of piracy.
in our search
Oh.
for the Empress,
Yeah.
these individuals, were also searching for it by our enemies of the crashing wave. They came based from the Tempest country, and they did not take kindly to us searching for the Trident as well. And then the dragon turtle attacked, and everybody else who was still there ran away. So it's our shit now.
All right. Well, basically, I mean, what I did for you was based off the coin on the Empress just to give you a boat. Nothing more, nothing less.
I feel like we're finding out that we just wasted like a bunch of time.
So if we were to bring the boat to shore and anchor it, could you guarantee its relative safety?
Nope.
You remember a dude? He was kind of like a warlock-esque type dude. He was talking to you. He says that you said that it is as you know, this was a mission of the Empress. Anything we find and bring back, you know, would be a part of that mission, and we receive, you know, compensation for things we brought back from the enemies of the Empress. Was that a thing you guys discussed?
Compensation for me?
Yes, you, the
Not,
dwarf.
it's not like from you individually.
Yeah.
You specifically.
I don't recall.
Is there anyone who ranks above you that we can talk to?
Can I speak with your manager?
There's the mayor, town.
The mayor. Should we go talk to the mayor?
First off, let's
I mean,
go talk to
what
him.
exactly are you looking for?
I'm looking for money for a ship.
And a dragon.
Well, he's gonna refer to me.
I leave.
We'll be back, maybe. Let's go quick find somebody to talk to about the dragon turtle.
Is there a guy just walking down the street, minding his own business?
There's lots of people.
I just shoved the mess out of just one of them. I just pushed him.
What the hell?
You got a problem? You wanna fight?
I'm really sorry.
You want to fight that?
Thor helps the guy out. I'm really sorry about that.
Don't help him up.
Alright.
Don't help him
It's
up.
had a bad day. All right. Fenrir, please, can you help out? Can you help out Thor real quick?
Better get out of here.
Hey, don't threaten me.
Did he
All
just
right.
say I
You
made
made
a
a mistake. You made a mistake. He's really sorry.
I think he was.
Please.
I think the bear wants to talk about it. You
Please
want to
don't
talk
poke
about
the
it?
bear.
You want to
Please.
talk about it?
Please don't poke the bear.
Okay.
If we talk to somebody about the dragon turtle, it could be the dragon turtle is really nice fixing the ship all by itself.
Yep. Anyways,
So we should do that.
okay. Who gonna talk to? Did he tell us anyone to talk to?
No, he's no one really talking.
Well, that's
We
great.
gotta find somebody.
Should we go talk to the mayor, maybe?
Or we could talk to like some merchants.
Let's go talk to some
or,
merchants.
you know,
Lead the way. Lead,
etc.
lead to a merchant. You eyeballing me? I say to a random person walking by.
What are you looking at?
You ever seen a man with a dragon boy and wolf form? Got a problem? Huh? You prejudiced?
And also a literal dragon.
I I almost forgot this little dragon. You got a problem with little dragons? This guy looks like he has a problem with little dragons.
Give you like a stink eye and
Oh, did he?
walks away.
Oh, don't hold me back, Thorn. Don't hold me back.
All right. You wander around and find
What are you making me around this? Should be here.
who exactly, what kind of merchant you're looking for.
Someone who
Well,
sells.
whoever's got money.
Probably someone who's like has selling like exotic sea life, something like that.
Okay. You come across this giant of a man, about 7 feet tall.
That seems bigger.
Got overweight build, bald head,
Mm.
tribal tattoos,
Cool.
brown eyes.
It's like a biker who's got the waist.
What can I do for you?
Look, I got a dead dragon turtle, and I'm trying to sell it. What do you know about that?
Kidding me, right?
No, I'm not kidding you. Do I look like I'm kidding you? Do I look like I'm kidding him?
We're not kidding.
We ain't kidding.
Do a persuasion check.
Authority is to describe in detail his battle, the battle with the dragon turtle from his perspective.
Why did we not swap places with this? Because you guys didn't care about the boat, that's why.
This is either gonna be fine or terrible.
Because you're,
I'll
it's
take
more
it.
important that we
16.
fail talking to these random people than you fail talking to the non. Like that conversation is more important, you know.
Just you two, dragon turtle.
Yeah.
Oh,
wasn't-
there was more than not the two.
There was
of
a
us.
party. We had like 4 other people. It was pretty
Just
intense.
came upon it randomly.
Yeah, actually, we were sailing on a ship, and it came up and tried to kill us, and so we killed it.
Dragon turtle don't do that shit.
Oh, guess what?
Oh, really?
They do. Shocking. I've been told.
Gentle creatures
Uh-huh.
of the sea.
You wanna see it proof?
I think he wants to see
I
proof.
bet you 20 gold I can prove to you we killed
Yes. You ever seen a
him. Come with
dragon?
me to our
You
ship.
ever seen a
I have
dragon?
one of its
You ever,
eyes.
you ever looked a dragon turtle in the eye before?
Its eye is so 1.5 million. I brought it with us.
Sure.
I would-
Whatever.
All right.
I lead him to the ship.
He kind of goes to the ship and just looks at it. It's an eye.
It's a big old eye. And
It's a big eye.
yes. Big eye.
Dragon turtle eye.
Big
I don't
eye.
know.
Okay.
Okay, then what belongs to it then?
What has an eye this big?
Giant octopus, maybe.
I summoned a giant octopus.
Right in the middle of town.
Well, we're on the dock
We're
apparently.
on a dock. We're on our ship. I
The
summoned a
dock.
giant octopus. Does this look anything like this? This is way bigger than this.
Hear people screams and it comes
Shut up!
round and round.
Oh my god!
What is wrong with you?
What is that thing? It's a giant octopus. It's crazy. Anyway, clearly not a giant octopus. All right.
All right. So what do you want?
I want to know how much the remains of a king dragon turtle are worth.
How much of it? Yeah.
All of it, minus this eye.
Well, clearly I can't take all
Well, how much can you take?
of it, and the city probably can't take all of it.
How much can you take?
I mean, it is food, right? It's thousands of pounds of meat.
And don't forget, it has a very large and sturdy shell that could be used for things.
I'm sure its scales can be worth something to other parties,
Yes, indeed.
either for decorative or battle purposes, or for crafting, tools.
Mm-hmm,
I mean,
You could mount its skull in the front gates of the town.
Those bones are
the town with
probably-
the dragon
Those
turtles.
bones have got to be worth something. It's got hard bones.
I probably can, talk with a couple people
Uh-huh.
and talk with the mayor,
Yes.
see what we can do. I mean, it's gonna decay before all that meat goes to use.
Well, we got a lot of other things besides meat, like bones and shell.
Alright,
Even if, I mean,
give me 2 days.
if you're taking the time to get all the bones in the shell, you might as well take the meat, and if you're worried about getting rid of it before it spoils, you can sell out a pittance, it's still profit.
Give me 2 days, let me talk to some people. And, I'll meet you back here.
Very well, I thank you for your time.
Yeah.
And I'll give him like 4 gold, and I'll be like, don't worry about food or anything for those 2 days while you're working.
Alright,
I give him nothing.
Keenarm, my name.
Oh crap, I should have done that. I gave him 4 gold because I already gave Matt 1 gold and I wanted to bring it down to even 5, but I was at 6. So I'm still.
Keen arm. Cool.
I give him 56 coffee pieces.
Alright,
You can get rid of all my copper.
alright, so.
Just give it to me then.
As you are doing that, back at you,
I'm just.
you're getting meat.
I will.
I thought you were searching the ship.
She's searching the ship.
Okay. I thought you were talking to Naga.
I'm going to do that. But I'm not expecting Naga just to show up.
Is this yours
I
or
will.
yours?
That's
Oh
not.
boy, okay.
I will attempt to contact the Naga.
Well, more so is that.
I will walk to the tree line,
There's no guarantee you're gonna get paid for it.
and I
I'm
will,
going to fight somebody.
and I will, through the previously established communication
So right
and protocol, I will holler Taco and Celestial
So hey, if you're gonna be
and
that's fine, Daddy.
and say that I request and then in common,
going to the fight.
I don't know,
It sounds like
cool. I'll say it in Celestial and common,
So
just because I can. That I humbly request audience with the guardian Nagas of the island. And I say that I have come with honorable and peaceful intentions and am here due to ship damage and have not come to rob them, and I do request audience. And I wait for a little bit. And if nothing happens, I help butcher and I help search and I rotate through
About 10 minutes.
all the tasks.
Trying to summon the Naga. You do hear some rustling trees in front of them. Let's come.
I am imagining
their truck drones.
I don't know.
I spoke with the Nagas on the other island, and they may have mentioned that my companions and I are working to fight against the Leviathan. That the crashing wave is disturbing and is causing issues. They told us about this ship that housed the crashing wave, which we have secured. I didn't actually get a good description from them, however, concerning the actual Leviathan. So I'm kind of hoping you can tell me that this big, giant, turtle-looking thing is the Leviathan that's been causing trouble. But I really don't think so, but I'm really hoping you can tell me that it is anyway, and my life will just be easier.
You see 4 Naga heads like come up with bodies, and they come forth a little bit here behind you. They go back down into the bushes or foliage. That is not the Leviathan we seek.
That sucks. Could you please describe the Leviathan to us so that we know it when we encounter it? Are there legends concerning it? I mean, like general, is it a giant snake? Is it a giant octopus?
We've seen giant octopus. Like, we're sensitive over here.
giant squid kraken things.
It is it is a beast of many heads, many tails. Multiple legs, multiple jaws, many arms, many legs.
It's, I take it, I'm sorry, numbers.
Why not with teeth? Like, I would be happy with teeth.
I mean, I sell them for cheap.
Do you
Wasn't a viable option. I mean, like, I'm not gonna
They
kill it just for a
already-
trophy, but like, if I'm gonna kill it, I'm gonna take a trophy.
They already told us where the Southern City was. Do you have any legends, or do any legends detail what its capabilities are? Apart from like eating and ripping and tearing and whatnot.
We've had many magics that it possesses. But again, rumors using this substantiated.
Which rumors of these mini magics are the most common?
Possesses the heads, possess frost breath.
I suppose there's not any legends detailing like what bested this creature in the past, is there?
No rumors that it has been visited.
Okay. This was a really big, dangerous thing that attacked us. You wouldn't happen to know where it lived, would you? That's fair. Do you know where others like it range? In a way to lure them into ways or anything?
We have seen
Okay. Okay. Alright. Then, I thank you very much for granting me this audience. And in the spirit of fair warning and honesty and whatnot, I do give you this warning and pledge. My companions, the ship is damaged and we have the giant Grand Charger, that there have been many dangers and difficulties on the mainland. And my companions have returned there and are going to come back with the men and supplies necessary to remove the ship and the turtle from your island and take it back to the port where it can be useful there so the people don't starve in the wintertime. I do hereby swear to you that none of those people that come to the island will leave the beach, and all of them will leave the island with me when we go. This I do swear. I'm going to use luck on that.
Which is what we have. Margaret. You know, we're gonna get shit. Fix the shit.
That is a 20. No, that's all. That's right.
Dismantle, essentially.
That is an 18.
And it's like
You shall have 7 sons. You can't tell me
7 sons from there, all right. From today.
Oh, cool.
And if they have not returned in that time, no, I do not. Nor do I think I do not think any of us wish to know the answer to that question.
that's beyond
I believe I rolled less than 10.
both times.
Both times. I rolled a 4 and an 8.
Why didn't you use luck like 14 times?
I can only use luck once.
Okay. Per roll.
I bid you good day.
And you know how I feel when I failed to climb that 10-foot wall 5 times in a row.
you.
I still remember that. Could have kicked the wall down faster.
Alright. Alright. Go back to Turtle. Want to investigate the ship?
I tell Jelly and Porphyrion that we gotta have all our crap off the beach in 7 suns, or the Naga are gonna be pissed at us. And they call down the fire from the sky.
Alright, is there anything in particular you're searching for?
Valuables, I guess.
I will assist.
Investigation check.
Am I able to assist her with that?
Because you're helping with the turtle. 18? Let's see. Do find some gems.
Oh. Everybody loves their gems. Gems.
I will say this: we can't. The container and everything has to come home with us at the end of the night because it's our parents. We can't leave you the snacks to eat on for a week like we do everything else.
So there are,
Oh, yeah.
you see, five brass mugs with the jade inlays.
Moon?
5 brass mugs. I'll write these down.
Yeah. Brass mugs.
Separate piece of paper.
I will get you a separate piece of paper. Shelby's first loot sheet.
And video.
Two levels later, you're down to line 4.
Okay, ready?
Alright.
5 brass mugs with jade inlays.
Brass. Mugs. Right, mugs. With.
Jade.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there are 5 gold rings.
Say something else.
With bloodstones.
Is there actually gold rings from the 5?
5 golden rings.
Or 6?
Vice President.
You see one large gold bracelet.
Sorry.
Large gold bracelet.
Large
It's like a whole lot of stuff.
bracelets.
6 silver necklaces.
It's good that they didn't have time to grab your stuff before.
With rubies. see five vials of some kind of liquid. You find a emerald.
Really?
That's good. Nice. Keep writing down.
One emerald.
One emerald?
Three star sapphires.
3-star.
What is this?
Is each one of those questions.
I'm done with that. I'm talking about that I'm trying to read it. I don't know what it is.
Okay, that's it.
And
I shouldn't have done it during the list. I'm sorry. I stopped. During the list, there was something else he was finding.
Oh, that's good.
you see, you find a bag of greenish and bluish striped beans.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Beans of random color.
Mine? Yes, I'm taking those. As long as they have good one. They can do copies.
Just magic check them before you eat them.
I'm not gonna do them.
I mean, that's what you do.
I'm gonna grow them.
You see a figurine of a marble elephant.
Wait, what?
A figurine of a marble elephant.
So that
Marble
people can
elephants?
learn about
Oh my gosh, this thing has everything.
respiration.
This is great.
I turned CO2 into O2.
You are powerful.
I thought they were powerful.
And then a feather.
And I love some rings. Oh yes, I love things. Okay, cool. Okay, guys. Here you go.
Cool. Is any of it magic?
That goes through.
Well, that's up to
So you
you.
can have it.
Cool. I detect magic on the pile.
Matt takes everything.
Take it.
That's what Matt does, right?
What's the only thing?
I use that night to since I don't sleep. I detect magic on the pile of food.
Excellent.
So,
It is magical.
increasing your
Some of it.
strength.
So the parts of it, the bag of beans, the figurine, and the feather.
Oh,
So
really?
Increasing
Oh
your
my.
strength.
Okay. Is it? Oh my gosh! I just
so
feel
it
like it's
wouldn't be-
original. I don't have a joke for that.
Wouldn't be hard to
the vials.
White elephant,
I don't really use my
in the back shop, big shop.
and then becomes bad.
I identify all the things.
That is probably my
The bag is I don't have it written out, but it's a bag of beans, basically.
What does it do?
Stuff, bean stuff. What's that? I can't
It
think of
does
the
right-
super
it
rhyme
does-
that I was.
Random effects depending on
So,
I'll print it out.
oh no.
I'll have to print it out because it's very lengthy.
But what's it?
Well,
Can you tell me
hey.
the purple?
Like random, is this like
The
these
honor prevalence.
confusion beans, or do they explode?
It depends on what beans you have.
Or okay.
Okay.
The marble elephant.
That's
Didn't we find weird little statuettes of animals before? That we got rid of?
I don't know.
Which basically becomes a living creature.
Oh.
Obeys your
That was
command.
That's totally right.
And then
If it turned into an elephant.
feather. You can, by identifying it, it kind of turns into a bird, which basically a enormous multicolored bird appears and obeys your commands.
Can it speak? Not even telepathy? Okay.
Obeys your commands.
But it obeys commands. Okay.
So like you just have to tell it to
Big bird
turn it into something.
obeys
I tried with the elephant thingy.
command.
I wanted to turn into a panda.
Well, I'll print them out and you can see what they do.
Oh.
Okay.
So
And
you
what,
don't know what they do.
and what do the bottles do?
Those are greater healing potions.
5 greater dose. Okay. And I'll just have the greater
I'm
dose.
so excited. I just can't find
It's gonna be a panda. I know.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a emperor penguin.
Heather. Big bird. Bays. Commands. Elephant. Living creature. And the beans are.
The drinker. It's a
And,
drinker.
okay.
Yeah, I couldn't get. I feel like I'm
Miss Jelly.
Just
Info dump on all the things that we just learned.
need.
I went ahead and added these to my inventory, so just different ones.
So are you guys just waiting around until the 2 days pass?
We're going to the question. Can we
Fight pit?
yes.
Okay.
do they hold duos?
Can
Sure.
we use your
Do they hold
since the
duos
bird
that are
is
worth
in
34
your
experience?
since the bird follows your commands and everything?
I need to earn 34 experience
we,
more.
yes,
Entry
send
fee
it
is 15
to
gold.
him
I need to
and
earn
let
15
them
gold.
know to hurry up. That our
Done.
7 days is
No,
not
no,
gonna
no.
come
I'll
back
cover
us out.
more too because then only one of us
Okay.
has 2 race.
DM,
Cool.
are we able to use the Big Bird O obeying commands? Okay, we want to write a letter and we want to use this bird as a messenger pigeon to send it to Thorn on
Depends
Wednesday.
on what. It might only can be used once.
That's good enough.
Only like once in a lifetime.
Well, we might not be able to
And
bring
it
the bird.
depends on how far it can go out from you to still obey your command.
This is your stuff.
Thank you.
This is my stuff.
Finally have a cut.
Let's say.
Is this what is the?
But anyway,
I might have this on my internet. What's the name of the item?
What?
The name of the feather.
Qual's feather token.
Walls feather. Okay.
It says it disappears and the bird takes its place. Does it say whether the token reappears?
Wait.
Yeah, you can only use it once.
So it will obey our command once. According to what you said.
Alright, so fight pit.
Okay, should we
Fight
use this
Fight
now
pit,
to
fight pit.
send them out and
Rules
tell them to hurry up?
Rules are very
before we
important.
get attacked and then fight the Nagas?
There is another giant, large mind Goliath, and
Can't wait to see it.
he's the ring leader or the fight leader.
See here.
He's like, well, are you fighting to submission or fighting to the death?
Whole fighting to death.
Indeed. Very rare.
What are the rules for both?
Yep.
Fighting to the death requires some extra gold.
For the record, we wanted to go in as a duo, not as a face
Yeah,
to
we're
off.
not gonna kill each other. Trying to kill other people together.
We understand.
Good. Good.
Like Sir John. Because I realized I was not clear earlier. How much extra gold for to the death, and what do we get when we win?
To the death,
I think we
100
should just
gold.
send it now because if we have to fight the Nagas, it's going to screw
It's kind of
And
low for me.
That's a lot of money.
It told me like 1 second.
What are the rules for the combat itself?
stay within the pit area.
Live.
Besides that,
Um,
free for all.
What happens if you're expelled from the pit area? Do you get to re-enter or do you forfeit?
If you're
That's
pushed
good.
out, you can re-enter.
Yes.
But you cannot go out with it.
Okay, makes sense. Makes
what
sense.
is the bird?
And if you win, you get the money that the other guys put in.
So you want to kill a couple people for 200 gold?
I don't really want to kill anybody. That's when especially when you rough them up.
You do know that if Matt was there, he could bet on you and like.
We know Matt's not there, so it doesn't matter.
And
Yeah.
if he was there, he could heal you from the crowd.
So, what it is? Submission or to death?
should we send
What's the
them, make
rule
sure
on
they're not,
weapons? Is it
like,
we bring our own
send
weapons
it out,
in?
make sure
Do we
that they're
use what's
hurrying, not
provided?
like
What's the
getting
deal?
drunk in the bar or something.
Use what's provided.
Hmm.
For both?
Yeah, that's it.
So submission is the same thing, you just don't kill them? So you just say that and leave the damage.
How much do you win for the submission one?
That's whatever the other and put in.
Okay. I'm gonna do the submission one because I'm really more in it for the violence than.
Sure, let's do the submission.
I only know what I
All right.
And what would you say is your fighting style?
Well, I honestly, it's been a long time since I fought to submit anything, so I couldn't. I normally hit things.
I'm a long range to mid range kind of guy.
I'm just curious on what kind of fighters I should put you up against.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this with me.
It's only
He was a man. He was cursed to look like one. Don't be, don't be prejudiced.
Okay, they can't rolling.
deception.
Yeah.
Please,
Is our understanding of
please let
feather
us-
token enough to be
please
able
let's be
to
good.
use it to hold, do the whole taiga,
That's
like use it to carry the letter to Thorn?
How useful is talking to us in person? Why is giving us a
If
letter?
you want, I mean, it's pretty powerful token. It's basically a block.
What?
Oh, you didn't say how
That's that.
I mean, if you'd rather go into Fenrir instead of me,
No, I wanted to
that
go with
big.
both of you.
Oh,
Obeys commands,
Oh.
but I mean, I can carry up to 500 pounds while flying.
oh,
Uh,
okay.
So
I thought we had like a giant.
So
I thought we
you
had
carry,
like a
like,
multicolored eagle or something. No, we have a rock. This thing carries elephants.
Wait, what?
It can carry 500 pounds while flying. This is a really freaking big bird. We ain't using it for this. Never mind. That's a stupid idea. Using a rock as a messenger pigeon.
The bird disappears after flying its maximum distance for a day. Or if it drops to
I'm gonna fight for you.
Yes.
zero. Not in 10.
Oh,
Well,
Can't drop rocks on people for you.
You know what?
This is emergency transport off of the island. We're not going to use it to carry a message.
Submission.
Yeah, the submission.
Let's do submission.
Do the submission.
We should set up a defensive.
Should we ask for a manager?
I mean, probably that's
Or-
it's good to know.
Is it quick one?
If we can get magic in the fight.
I'm trying to, cause magic was frowned upon in the town,
I don't know.
so like, cause I know Matt had trouble with it, so on the like down low,
You don't have any.
Can I ask
send-
the-
you don't.
the
You can't
Goliath guy?
telepathically send them.
a friend of mine, when we first got into town, you know, ran into some trouble, cause magic's
I
kind of a no-no in the town.
Have this
So like,
cat.
are the people we fighting, will they be
I
using
don't know how
magic?
far
Can
it
we
goes.
mess
Are the
people
people
up with
fighting,
magic?
will they be using magic or no?
Yes.
Yes. Magic is not allowed.
Magic is not allowed. Okay. That's fair.
Would you have
It was a run. Yeah.
After our,
behind.
we're old and our fighting career is low, we need to come.
Tell you, it was a joke for the laughter. All right, Fenrir, I'm gonna go in here with Thorin and mess people up. I want you to cheer us on.
It goes?
Same with you, Kalua.
I want big howls.
But. No.
Are you ready,
It
Thorin?
says focus
So,
on. It doesn't
we
say you
have
to think about it. It doesn't
Long
say
swords,
Okie dokie.
So I don't.
morning
It doesn't
stars,
say that.
Okay.
bow and arrows,
What else we got?
daggers,
Do we
Okay.
got anything? Do we got any items for the first one?
scimitars.
Cool.
While we're having this conversation,
I
don't
just
say
have
bonus
my
action increases AC budget.
business
Great
sense,
And shields.
Oh, they got great access. I haven't used a great axe in a while, I'll take a great axe.
No, I didn't like it.
Small shields, so it's only plus one.
Only plus one?
Two.
Oh, no, that's
Then
hardly seems worth it.
I'll take a shield. And a morning star, I guess.
Nothing
Just doing long,
there.
lethal
Nothing
stuff,
there
I
I
don't
could
know,
use.
like stab people.
And
So.
you actually.
I would
this is
take
technically
a,
for fighting.
what do you call it? I'll take a bow and they have
Try
short
try
swords.
try the hat. Try the
I'll
hat.
take a bow and a short
Okay.
sword.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
How many arrows do I have?
Thorn?
Equipped with 20.
20 arrows.
I'm happily talking to you.
Yeah, I thought you guys had to see if it works.
That's cool.
Yeah. We're trying to think. We're trying to think. Get it out. Show it to them.
What?
I'm trying to tell Patrick. Send a message.
So I'll put them.
Yes, I can't say that. apparently.
It's a long one, I can say.
It doesn't say how far it goes.
Is it like a message spell or like a?
It doesn't say that you have to see the person either. It says focus on.
I would say within lines, like
What? I feel like
I am 2 days of ship travel away.
Oh, you were one day about the other ship. Not by. It took Margaret one day.
Okay, my bad. I am 1 day of ship travel away.
100 miles.
I went stuck.
Tens of miles.
Well, I start giving for free.
all right. Roll for initiative.
Ooh, I'm
I
gonna
Still
roll
not
so
good.
poorly. That's gonna be great.
I'm probably gonna have more. Oh, I did not roll poorly on that.
Make a wall. Wall.
I can make a
Should
wall.
be using my ground best.
block line of sight.
23.
And I can make all blocks line of sight.
Make a wall of stone, wall of sand, wall of water, wall of fire.
Maybe I should have used them like this.
You can do walls of stone.
I got a 9 by the way.
Wall.
How long do those last?
That's a nice
Um,
Going this guy. How are we going after first?
Let's see what that
Those just exist.
yeah,
We're going all in. It's the smartest thing, kill one and then we kill it. Or
Where's
not
all
be
of
one
us?
and then we not kill it.
Alright, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
23.
Hey, surprise.
Oh, it's me.
Alright, now we're gonna go.
Right.
Oh,
So what
yeah.
kind of equipment do these guys have?
Looks like they have
Oh.
longswords.
No, sorry. I will take aim at the guy who looks the toughest.
Okay, that's about those. They look equal.
I will take aim at this guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to use what's it called? It's how to use ensnaring strike. That's bonus action to
For the
cast.
record, they did say no
Oh,
magic.
there we are.
Darn it, it did say no magic. Darn it, I was super about to use magic. Sorry. Darn it. Well, I guess
I don't know if they can detect magic.
I guess I will just. Well, I guess I'm just gonna shoot at this guy, and I'll shoot him.
Does it say anything about
Should not allowed to use magic. Killed.
23.
multiple times?
23?
Yeah.
State
All right, so that is he a human though?
Yep.
Let's see. 16, 17, 21, 31 damage.
31 damage.
Yep.
That's not with your +2 or anything.
No, that's just I rolled. No, sorry, I did wrong. I did really wrong. I added really badly. What's 31 minus 8?
31 minus 8
Yeah.
is
23.
23 damage. Okay.
Where did the 8 come from?
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, you rolled it. You added the
Second shot?
That's still a lot.
It says if you maintain your concentration on spell control, then the wall becomes permanent and it can't be dispelled.
I've been there, man. It hurts. It hurts.
Good.
You know the wall stone? It's cool because you can just make stuff out of it.
Can you do that since we got like 7 days before they attack? Can we do that and like set up a perimeter?
Roll percentile.
Really?
Awesome.
Just out. Remember, A, you have to have rock there.
That's
But B, also think of the whole turtle thing. You don't even have to go back with your walls. It's also
37.
just even like a 4.
Oh, Banned. Banned.
That's true.
Banned.
Also keep in mind.
So you fall and hit your head. Go roll a d4.
I feel like we're getting a lot more of
6 rolls.
falling and hitting your head type of things.
You're really good at that, surprisingly.
Really instead of just be
Well, sort it by alphabet.
Just be a 1. Oh,
It
come
is
on.
by
Come on. Be a 1. It's a 3.
It's
So you're stunned for 3 rounds.
Well, you lost.
What?
So I mean,
Have you no faith in
just
me?
don't look
I have
at
faith in
by
you, but
levels at all.
well, I lost because
Oh,
I'm
it doesn't let
stunned
you do
for
that.
3 rounds, which is kind of absurd.
Okay.
Of course you.
Attack him.
Oh, that
He
makes sense.
gets 2 tests.
So if we lose, the rest of you are coming back in the fight for the time, right?
No, it
21. And since you're. Yeah, 29.
Well, let's do this. I'll just be here for 3 rounds.
Let's see if we can get the wall.
Cool.
I like how I can revive people from the dead. I can
15 points of damage.
unparalyze people. I can't
Second attack.
That's because John is half time for everybody.
Say 28.
Yeah.
Castle. This would be the greatest.
19 points of damage.
I don't know why you're excited about it.
For Matt. That's a miss.
Please tell me you're rated.
14.
Miss. I haven't done anything. How have I been rated?
You want to rate it, you count to the ring.
16.
How did this happen?
I rolled 2 ones.
They went to the boxing ring
You're
Why?
good. Throwing.
because they had to wait on the guy.
My bonus action rage.
So why would they go to a boxing?
I'm hitting Hector.
Because they needed to work off some issues. This is something men work off issues by beating
19
stuff
to
up
hit.
sometimes. Or humans work off issues by beating stuff
More
up
to hit.
sometimes.
21 to hit.
I didn't say humans were smart.
I should actually have dice. I should have. I'm using like a morning star. That's a D8, right? I thought that was a D8. It's the same as a longsword, right?
What?
Morning star is the same as a longsword. It's a D8.
What'd you say?
Is there stone on the beach?
Stone? Yes.
Cool. 14 damage.
Or a human that?
Let's go.
Oh,
We're gonna
I also
make
hit
this
with the
wall.
second one. so
I-
11 damage. Is that 11 damage both times?
I have no idea.
You said 14.
Oh. Let's see, I can't remember.
All right.
And that's, and then I'm gonna stand over my new buddy.
Right, so Nor, that's what
Okay.
your
Hello,
first round.
something.
Want to read? I got anything in that? I can see. Have 7.
He's going to.
I don't think so.
Oh, I also spit
That
that
has no
in his face.
games for me.
He's gonna
Sounds
come
perfect.
around,
Say what?
attack
I'm
you.
thinking of punching these.
I'm standing over him, trying to try him as best as I can.
23.
That seems fun. I'm sorry.
Does 23 hit wrong?
17 damage.
No, I don't have anything.
He's coming back from front.
It's in that 20.
Whatever.
Nora, good buddy, please.
Uh,
Let's leave. I don't have anything to do permanents like,
Hmm.
but let's try and leave.
so he
Yeah,
slashes
so there's
3 fingers off of your left.
Ha! I got more fingers than you.
It's very funny, Josh.
Okay, isn't the left hand your blessed hand?
He's going to turn to you.
No.
14.
How much damage did that do? Oh, sorry.
Let's we want to leave a gate in the wall basically. That way
36.
they're more likely to come in through that gap as opposed to just
You're
regular
good.
forward.
Mhm.
And if we can like make it bring some of the walls in so we can have more fun.
It's an action to administer a
I
potion
can-
to somebody.
So what, like, are you putting
yeah.
indication or what?
No fun. I play the things like
Full on
if
reckless assault.
if you
It's a
need,
natural 20.
if I need to
It's-
get if you are if you need to get in somewhere,
Mhm.
okay,
It's
and it is completely boxed off,
41%.
you
it's
are
double damage.
You can try to get in
Double
through
max
any
damage?
direction,
Yep.
Is
right?
that all my dice?
And
Uh,
people inside don't know where exactly you come
just
from,
the D8.
so they might be wrong.
So
But if there is a
16
door,
plus
Mhm.
8, 24
you're
plus
naturally
6,
more
30
inclined
plus
just to try to go through the
232.
door, right?
32 damage.
Yeah, I guess.
Even
I'm
if
gonna
the
guess.
door might have trouble
That's
my
a
abstract
19.
or abstraction barrier. Where it's like
Yes,
it's still easier to get through the door than through the walls.
14 damage.
So I just want to leave them a door,
And
and I want to like
so I'm standing over Nora. This guy's moving around me to hit him in the right.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes. My longest lasting spell lasts for 8 hours, and then manageable. So like if like you do it this way, and many times like I can drop it down. I can drop it down. I can actually drop all of it down, and then
More like
rest
come back and like push Nora in the
2 hours
face.
when the deadline ends or whatever, and then rest and have all my medical back, but they'll still be there for another 6 hours. If they come through the door, then that's bad. If not, then they have to try to climb the wall. Can we try to make the wall spiky?
I mean,
Well,
I
both
don't
can get
have really have
Yeah.
those,
You're standing over a body, so they both can take that.
I mean, I must have like
25?
Well, if you're a jerk, we'll get him to make the wall
Oh
spiky.
yeah.
Yeah.
That works. It's like we're getting-
18 damage.
Second attack.
Oh my god. Not yet, but I'm going to be.
It's a 17.
How is this going to happen?
20
2
points of
hours
damage?
and I just threw this.
Oh my god.
That guy is going to
That was
attack
not
you.
mine, it's his.
How old is it?
12.
Like roughly. That's
26.
Probably 2? What?
Does it spend most of his time plugged up?
Yeah. Well, not really. I mean, like, before you guys are here.
23 points of damage. You, at this point, you see both of these guys. They start to tremble. Some of the veins pop up in their muscles. You see blood vessels in their eyes just. And
If you do too many steroids.
Okay. What's my turn?
looks like what you do.
How hurts this guy?
Meh.
This guy still doesn't hurt at all. So I go focus on me now. Okay. I'm gonna take my 5 feet. So this way.
So he's gonna get attacked. So 21.
It's wait. My shield's a +1 shield. Okay.
22 points of damage.
And then keeping Nora out of the way, I'm gonna be firing these 2 dudes. Just with my 5 left. So they can make a dex save.
Magic moves. It's 18 for this guy,
Okay, saves.
and 14.
Fails. 13 damage for the second guy, 6 damage for the first guy. Fire damage.
Okay.
That's my action. And as a bonus action, I will spend 5 points to do another attack on this guy. Alright.
Go to 10.
Okay, so that's a 21.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, so that's 16 plus 8, 24 damage. 8 of it is psychic damage, by the way. Because I do that once per turn when I hit things.
So what was the regular damage?
16. Barbarians and their differential damage.
Yeah, he's just gonna first step. 22.
Hits.
21 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 21.
Also hits.
17 points of damage. Second attack. First hit. 20.
Can you use your reaction and impose disadvantage on that magic?
Try to do math. So
You rolled a nat 20.
oh, that sucks.
Okay, can you disadvantage that?
That'd be
I mean, I'm not
After the
supposed to do magic, but like, I mean,
It's not magic. You can't do it.
True.
It still doesn't.
Well, it's too late.
so your shield breaks. $36 points of damage.
I get your points now.
Is that the first hit?
I've been hit twice already. No, I've been hit. This is my third hit. That's the first hit for the second round.
Second
So there's 36 hit.
hit, 27. For 19 points of damage.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the hurt guy again. It's 26. And that's 29. That's 2 hits. That's 6 psychic damage. 15 normal damage. And it's just 15 normal damage.
Okay.
My bonus action, I'm not going to use any of my magical abilities. Because they're all very noticeable.
What about the one that heals you?
That's an action.
Do you know the bonus action thing that's just convert points to health?
I guess they can't see me imposing disadvantage, but I feel like if they start clutching their head and like psychic pain, it'll be noticeable.
They got headaches if you yell at it because they took a hit.
That's an excellent point. I'm hitting them with a Morning Star.
Yeah.
So sure, I'll give the guy who crit me, the guy who didn't crit me, disadvantage.
Didn't greatly.
Yeah, the guy who did it.
Disadvantage on the first one. 28. Good thing because I got a mental 20. So
Oh, it's
18 points.
18 points of damage?
Second attack. Yeah. Say 17.
17.
14. 26. 26 points.
6 points of damage. How's that first guy looking?
He's looking pretty bloodied.
Okay, first hit. That's probably not a good roll. I can't see it. Ooh, it's only an 18.
18 just misses.
That's even, no, that's
20 hits.
It happened.
So it's 1 psychic damage. And 9 normal damage. I mean, I want to get Nora up, but like, I feel like I can't really do that while we're both there. So,
You don't want your psychic things basically healing work?
oh, I could. Because all I've used is my action so far, right?
Yeah.
I could spend 5 more points and use another attack. Because that's a thing nobody can see. Also, like, I don't really do magic anymore, so I'll do 5 points and hit the guy again. Well, that's my turn.
Should have been reckless.
I don't want it to be reckless. He's rolling natural 20s as it is. Why should I be giving him 4 advantages every round?
24.
You're probably gonna lose anyway. This way the fight will be over faster.
Oh, so I can be down a hand when I lose? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected the swords to be like
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. It's my first hit of the round.
It's 18 to the A on run.
18 misses.
Who regrew your hand? Who regrew your hand?
Then we grow it, retest, the temple behind.
Hold on.
Second guy.
The ship's broken, right?
Maybe they'll be able to.
Okay.
Probably not. In a few days.
18 points of damage.
Okay.
Second.
We just
It's 18.
18 misses.
There
Okay. I'm gonna hit the hurt guy again. Alright, that's a 17 to hit.
17 is
Okay, I'm gonna spend 5 points and use my bonus action to attempt a 3rd hit. That's an 18 plus. That's 2 psychic damage and 10 normal damage. I went from rolling double 1s to rolling double 2s.
I went from rolling double 8s to double 1s to double
This is great. I rolled double 8s once. Alright, that does not help when you roll under 4 consistently.
first guy. It's 16.
Misses.
24.
Hits.
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. Got it.
Some guy is going to go reckless.
So I forgot an armor gun.
27.
7 does hit. Oh, and I should be giving you disadvantage on the second attack. So I'll do that.
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage.
So straight roll this one.
Yes.
So 18.
Misses. I'm gonna hit the hurt guy and I get advantage. Because he's reckless. So good thing. It's a 22 to hit. That's 4 psychic damage. 12 normal damage.
Okay.
Alright, he's still up. I'm hitting him with my second attack. That's a 17 plus.
Yep.
So that's 11 normal damage. He's still up.
Indeed.
Bonus action, 1 more attack. Please be something better than the other thing.
Looking really bloody.
That's 27 to hit. That's 13 normal damage.
15. Okay. Just like first guy.
Taking reckless.
15.
Misses.
14.
Misses.
So the hurt guy's going to go reckless again.
Okay, I'll give you disadvantage first.
So straight roll is
level 15.
1.
Really? I thought that was a 7.
I was informed
Kills his
that
friend.
when you do
Cuts his friend's
160,000 experience,
Cuts his friend's
at level 15,
Mm-hmm.
you really need 165,000.
I don't know why that's surprising.
Because you told me 160.
He accidentally throws one of his weapons.
But you didn't use, oh wait, that's.
I use all my level 15 abilities.
I was shooting at both
Yeah.
of them. Knock myself out.
So let's see up here.
But you can't go get it anyway.
Second attack.
Okay.
That's 27.
27 hits.
Wait, does he have another weapon, or is he
He
going?
has two.
Did he have them both in his hands, or did he have to draw it? He had them both in his hands, or did he have to draw it?
Both in the same. 23.
23. Is definitely no longer in triple digits. So he was attacking me reckless. I'm gonna hit him because I get advantage. That's a natural 20.
Good.
Yes.
Don't know why you keep putting your dice.
Because if I keep him out, I never get natural 20. It's 21%.
That's super
max damage.
Max damage. So
What did you
that's-
roll?
What did I roll? Was it a 2 or did I roll 1?
You rolled a 21.
It's next damage.
No, but for my psychic damage.
It was two.
Oh.
Two.
It was a 2. So it's 8 plus 8, 16 normal damage, 2 psychic damage.
He goes unconscious.
Cool.
Yay.
I'm gonna hit the unhurt guy. That's a natural 1.
You're not. Advantage on that because he was being reckless.
No, it's the other guy.
Roll percentile.
Oh, yeah. Right, Joshua, I should have kept him up. Alright, that's 93%. Oh, that's,
3.
You cut off your own finger.
but I rolled a 21. This is great.
You lose some fight, your will to fight. You drop your weapons.
Is that possible for Thorn?
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't think that's.
He gets an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Is that 23?
It's still not nearly as
Uh,
bad.
and then you lose your next turn.
So you basically are overcome by the
16 points of damage.
It's still going on. Improvise, dude. Improvise.
Am I allowed to do anything? Because if I'm allowed to do anything, he's getting disadvantage on his first hit.
I roll it.
And he's getting disadvantage on the second one, I am. I just didn't know if I was allowed to do anything or not.
I'll just say it's
Roll so many 20s, he's tired of consulting the table.
There's not a lot of 20 there.
38 points of damage.
8. That's my first hit this round.
This one, it's a 20.
20 hits.
16 points of damage.
And he takes psychic damage because he hit me, even though I gave him disadvantage. It's 2. It's a 1, of course it's a 1. Make sure it's 2 instead of 1. But I think that's 6 psychic damage. Scrolling down, please load. Alphabetical order.
It took them 1 day to get to port, right?
So there's 6
It's the same
Yeah.
day as they returned to port or the next day.
Same thing.
That's 6 psychic damage.
Here we go.
You wanna go? Alright, this is the guy that's not really hurt at all.
Nope.
I'm gonna move up like this, just completely turn my back apparently. I'm gonna kneel down, administer my fancy replenishing potion to Norm, and not actually administer it. I'm gonna spend 7 points of healing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend 7 more points. Well,
So you
I'm
went-
cheating now.
Okay. You'll heal him, but he's still, since he went unconscious, he'll still be out on the ground.
Oh, you can't get back up, like according to the rules?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I leave?
You can leave, sure.
I pick up my fingers and I leave.
Wow.
I stab this guy.
You drag him out with you, rummage through his pockets.
You know what? I grab.
Listen, that's not-
I'm very, very cross right now.
Every time you have randomly gotten to an angry, like I'm angry, let's fight something fights, bad things have happened to you.
I mean, I'm not
Lost
gonna lie.
body parts.
I thought the submission was gonna be a little more fun than games.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was, even if we lost, I thought,
Alright, so-
we got some good hits.
Do I need to roll the amount of healing I'm healing for you? Like,
I don't know.
okay.
How much healing is more?
I specifically said I was gonna heal you 7
7
points
points.
worth.
How many points?
But then, like, I was kind of doing that under the impression that you would be helping me, but you're not helping me, so I'm just spending 7 points, which is fine, because it's what I'm doing.
Well, would you have known that he would have been out if you healed him before you did that anyway?
I
I'm
go
sure I
over.
used D8s.
I go over to the guy and ask.
D8 is steroids.
Pretty sure I used D8s.
I feel like this is the place where you can ask, where do you go to get your fingers retested?
Uh, 42. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to heal myself for the 7 of 5 years to heal. 7 points. That makes sense. Yes.
It's on my way, like, okay, before I walk out, as I get up, can I slyly heal for him as well?
You can definitely try.
I'll try.
Do a sleight of hand.
What is my sleight of hand?
Do you have expertise? Because if not, probably it's probably not.
It's +5. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll roll 2 ones this time. I rolled 2, so that's a 7.
All right. As you go by, you say your little incantation, and your hand goes.
Can I cancel? Can I stop it?
Uh,
Can I because he missed the motions, can I
no,
grab his hand and
because you didn't know he was doing it.
I mean, but I'm looking right at him, like I'm seeing, do I notice him doing it?
Hmm?
Do I notice him doing it?
Yeah, but yeah.
Can I use my reaction?
Yeah.
I don't. Well, he has to touch me. Can I use my reaction to dodge?
Sure.
I have advantage on deck saves.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Dodge the healing.
Did I roll 2 6s? Oh, that's a 9. So that's an 11.
Alright, so as he's placing his hand upon you, you try to duck out of the way. The pitmaster is like, disqualified on this end. No magic's allowed.
Cool. Where do I go to get my fingers reattached?
The pitmaster's like, I don't know.
I mean,
Find a temple or something.
did you
Well,
drink?
where's the
Did you
temple?
drink 1 or 2 of your regeneration potions?
I didn't drink.
You all had 2.
I didn't drink any regeneration potions.
And you should still have them. Did you sell them?
No, I didn't sell them.
Drink one.
I drink a regeneration potion. Then I take my fingers to where they used to be.
And we'll take them to my table or a heal. And I'll heal you again.
Whatever.
And come back and-
Can I wait real quick? Who is that? Who are those guys?
Fall
I do think it's funny how like he's on the ground not moving. It's a submission match. I feel like the person must have intentionally went for his hand.
Who are those guys? Where do they live? Where do they live?
Oh,
Sorry, we don't give out that.
I Hunter's Mark, the guy who cut my hand off, my fingers off. I do it at level 2, so it lasts for 8 hours.
Okay.
And I'm going to find him later. And it will not be
Alright,
nice.
so take off the money that
I already took it.
you put in.
Cool.
I was really hoping I'm getting it back. Plus 15s.
So you're cutting out meat.
Yes.
Do messenger.
Porphyrian and I are cutting meat.
That's a great one.
It took a while.
Since Porphyrian and I are looking at it, can I instead be assisting Porphyrian in cutting meat?
You know, I wonder if the bow's gonna explode. I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot.
You can use yours.
Nope. Stun for 6 rounds.
This medicine's better
than
than
mine.
mine.
Well, we don't
It-
have that.
It might as well have just said die.
But do I get advantage on it anyways? And he's
I
working
guess.
I mean, would you
I don't know
rather
if he-
die? Would you
Assist you.
rather use weapons?
he's working on the other side of the
Two
truth.
things there. One, clearly a cheap bow I got from someone else.
No, two more, yeah.
And 2, I
That's a 7.
when I say it might as well just said die.
I'm gonna use a
You're
luck.
stunned for 3
I'm gonna use a luck
Being stunned for
because
3 rounds.
this is
How many
day one.
D6 do you have for these?
I got 3 today. And I actually, I need to mark off that. You just want to talk to the mother.
Well,
That's
this,
better.
This is the same day as the turtle.
Should be.
So have
No,
you
it's not.
used it?
We rested since then.
Not Congress.
It's the same day, remember?
Yeah, same day.
I said that you guys got. I thought that was the. I thought we got the.
So you used one already, so maybe use 2? I don't.
But no, then I would have used the last no luck on.
So
I thought we had long rested between the turtle and
um,
Are you between fighting the turtle?
between fighting the turtle and
Well, we have,
and talking about.
because we took ship to this day on the ship.
Yeah, and this is the same day as the fight.
this for you. This is the same day as the turtle.
oh, well, I see you.
Wow, so you got a bunch of time to do so.
Yeah. So that's still a 7 on first day.
I like 40 for
All right, so
That's why I felt like I had to hit you.
you're not really familiar with how to butcher this thing.
I mean,
You don't really get what you think are any good scraps off of it.
it's just me.
It shouldn't be this complicated. It's because I'm missing my fingers. It's hard.
Indeed.
Are we gonna be the guild of few fingers?
No, I'm
No.
getting my fingers reattached.
Is there
Golf.
anything you want to do on that day?
Go.
Came up with a.
I'm
Jelly, you wanna explain to him something? You're right.
On the way out, I'm gonna ask what the rules are.
I'm going to kill him. I'm just I
Yes.
know, I'm just going to kill him.
Very
I'm going to
sorry.
follow him home. I'm going to fill
talk about
I'm
this.
going to fill the room with wolves and I'm going to kill him.
Walk stone.
And if he kills the wolves, I'll just fill him with the wolves. I'll just fill him with wolves.
Right.
Do you have that prepared?
If he
Yes.
You're right.
You can try it on the next day. if you want.
No,
We
yeah.
got
No one's
7
gonna
days.
do this.
Okay, cut.
If we need to wait till the next morning to throw all this up.
Well,
Here's that, also know if I can see you, you're not stuck.
We're gone.
Do you have specific stuff?
6 inches thick and it's composed of 10 foot by 10
Both those 2 ones are gone.
So it's
They are
100
they're on top of it.
around.
Oh, two dice.
Yes.
One.
What do you want to do?
They can't be trusted.
We're gonna make a
There's a 1 in 30 chance of going to.
Perimeter around the turtle and
Yeah.
ship.
Get socks.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try more on the turtle side or more on the ship side? It's not definitely.
We can catch it more than
Maybe
one.
more like melted off.
You are with
That's-
I'm really glad my
But-
arms melted off like
She said that
and
she's
stuff.
concentrating on trying to keep her, right?
So
But
Matt
up to 10
multiple times a day
Concentration
pumped
on-
every healing spell he had into it for like a week.
So wait,
Oh,
if I had concentrated to like 2 minutes, would it become permanent
Oh,
or
it's-
would it be gone?
I'm
I
oh,
thought
okay,
the same
yeah.
description.
Well, it becomes
I'm so done. The rage is really.
Oh, I mean, there. I don't know if I'm
Next time we should go hunting.
Alright, so it's a 5th level
We
spell.
did go hunting.
right.
So it's
Remember when we
like
got those rabbits?
Thank
three
you.
5th level spells, yeah.
I'm saying like next time we should go hunting instead of picking.
I mean,
This is a bad idea. It's my fault.
it was not a bad idea. It was a good idea.
You just wanna do
It
this
just
for a couple of days.
poorly. It was supposed to be fun and this morning. There was supposed to be twists and turns.
I have
Remember twists and
three
turns.
spells.
It just went.
I don't really.
It went poorly.
It was.
Alright, so you use 5th level and beyond to kill your wall.
I was just on the
Anything else you wanna do on the rest of that day?
We leave a gate in the wall. And we have another panel or two on like each side, so it's like a hallway. And
They're not as
Porphyrion to be using his
They're like a
elemental
actually
bit
about the study.
to make the
Like-
Not
wall.
like a soloist quest.
But
Like,
you
My
need,
actual top.
but it's like quiz, you need to
Calculate.
calculate.
Yeah, like on top.
And the instructor,
I
I
like
have a
and I can sit that way, it's like something like now has like
I'm just sitting there trying to do this like complicated math in your head.
you think tomorrow
And you're just like.
you could like
I showed up
recast
to
the
my
spell like
Fuck.
right next to it to make the wall.
Sat down. Honestly, didn't really study.
Yep.
Like at all.
Right.
And it's,
Sat down.
and
And
yeah,
immediately noticed, hey, everybody's got a calculator.
Yeah, that's weird.
Alright, and you
And then I'm like-
are
For
wearing
some
your
reason, because this is my
perimeter
last day of
and
the
trying
semester,
to
I
chop up
wanted to
this
be as
turtle
free as
for
possible. I just had to bring just a notebook.
supplies.
Not my backpack.
Yeah.
And I even left that notebook in the car.
And as you guys are waiting for 2 days to expire, unless there's anything else.
We're gonna.
I'm going to find someone to reattach my thing.
I'll leave it out. I'm gonna ask the guy real quick.
Well, if you do the regeneration, it should just regenerate.
Okay.
do you have a regeneration potion?
I'm gonna ask the guy real quick. What is the rules for the fight to the death matches?
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's to the death.
What the rules are,
Yeah.
just to
I
And
have
it's
a
the same, or can you bring your own stuff?
Second. That's why I said we should just do the
No,
knife.
okay.
Without the advancing of our advanced gear, I did feel like, and
You
considering,
didn't change your goal, right?
Yes.
Okay, you're right.
yeah, I didn't change that. Considering what happened, I think it's a good thing we didn't do it to the death. I think that would have gone very poorly. I think I would.
Well, I wouldn't have left you free.
I would if
I would have been like wall of thunder, boom.
I might, yes, actually, you know what, probably Fenrir would have jumped in and started like, going for it.
I really want you guys to love your regeneration.
You had a regeneration potion, didn't you?
I don't have any anymore. Apparently, we used them all to monster when I was trying to get over being
I
dead.
need it.
I sure remember you talking
those
about
2
like,
days,
oh, I'll
the
just
guy that
use
used-
Mars, I'll
I'm
just
going to be,
check down.
yeah. Yeah. It's not going to go well. It's going to be very unfair.
Is Nor gonna be mean?
Yes.
I just.
Yes.
You don't have any way to like. You don't have any way to send a message.
Remember that time I fought that shopkeeper and he cut my hand off? That's
Yes,
Do you have like?
Remember the time you tried to steal my notebook?
I remember
Is that a
time.
spell? You can-
Remember that time you guys were gonna eat another brownie before we left?
Yeah, I remember that time.
Oh my goodness, remember that time John was incapable of opening a stupid
Wait.
My butt,
If we-
my butt hurts.
If we could send them a message to tell them to like hurry and not waste time, so we don't have trouble helping out.